Welcome aboard. Happy Friday. It's good to see you. I'm going to scratch my head here while I say it, because why not? I hope y'all are doing well. All golfers in the house. He's doing pretty well. It's actually Saturday for Euphoric Rager. Big surprise for the Aussies and the New Zealanders, I suppose. Literal hours after I swore off booze, says this you'll not found, I bought $120 worth of booze. I was saying during the intro segment, this you'll not found, and I played, and Jay Barrett and, I can't remember, who's the last guy? I can't remember his name, and I know he comes in here all the time, so I'll say the name here in a second when this you'll not found reminds me who it is. Dogs, good to see you. Dogo DR, that's the one. We played some golf. The golf club, to be more specific. That game captures the essence of golf better than any other golf game I've ever played before. The frustration, the elation when things go well, everything about that. It's pretty good. I really enjoy that game. Stakes is in the house. But yeah, Arthur Benson just got his first flying job a couple of weeks ago. And he says, had a couple of flights in the New England area all the way down to Orlando. That's a long flight. That's a long flight in that plane. Weather was pretty nice. It was very nice. It was fun. That's good, though. That's good. My golfer's a runway model. Yeah. They learned very quickly that I don't take a lot of things seriously, especially my my avatars in video games. Love the game, too. The putting feels real. Dude, everything about that game feels super real. Speaking of super real, though, we got a visitor going to come in and say hi before she loses it and goes to bed. Hi. What's going on? She's starting to make some syllables here and there. My wife is trying to get her to say mama, sorry, but it ain't working too well. She just kind of says blah, 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 blah. Hey. You gonna smile? You gonna smile? Not today. A little bit of a grin. Don't look at her, look at me. Hey, Amalia. Over here. And I think, you know what? She's actually looking at herself. She's staring at the monitor over here that has herself on it. Hi. If I put you on the big screen, I bet you would look at the big screen, wouldn't you? Let's do that real quick. You guys have to bear with me, okay? This is more important than everything else tonight. All right, kid. There you are. Nope. Eat it up. Come on. No, you're just going to yawn. It's okay. You're pretty cute, so it works out. Oh, now you're staring at yourself. Hey, no, don't grab that. All right, my friend. Thank you, my dear. All right. Thank you for bearing with me on that one. So where were we? We were talking about golf on this Chevy-related Mustang stream, because why not? Verity, good to see you. How you doing, buddy? If this one not found just stepped away, he's gonna be very upset. Anybody else I miss? She is pretty cute, Beach Wild. I know she's awesome. Yeah, so we took her swimming for the first time yesterday. So if you're not in the U.S., we had a holiday yesterday celebrating our. I saw somebody post on the internet that we were celebrating Brexit 1776. I thought that was pretty good without getting too political. Celebrating our Independence Day, though. And so we have a big barbecue every year at my wife's uncle's place. And he's got a big heated, cooled, chilled, whatever pool. So we took the baby there. I put the baby in the water for the first time. And I'm telling you, she was having none of it, man. And we're not sure if it's the water or if it's the fact that like 30 people just immediately went thump, like right around her and just were crowding and up in her grill. And everybody thinks they know how to comfort a crying baby. And that kid's not having any of it. She doesn't want to be comforted. She wants to be held by mom, dad, or grandma. And then she wants to be taken away from the situation and get some fresh air. But yeah, so she got her first taste of the pool this week. And it was she didn't like it. So we tried to bring her back in a second time, and the same thing happened. I think it's just too many people. So wife is going to try to do that again with fewer people and see if we can get her used to swimming. This weekend, though, we're heading up to a lake in Maine. We're going up to Square Pond in Acton, Maine, where my wife's cousin has a house up there. boating and swimming and all that. So we're gonna put the swimmies back on, put the suit back on, and try to get her in the water and see how she does with that. So it should be a good time. It should be fun. I'm quite looking forward to it. Go Navy, good to see you, man. Haven't seen you for a while, buddy. How you doing? Rob, welcome aboard. AP 1776, welcome aboard. Happy 4th as well. Well, happy post 4th at this point. Flying with Sam, good to see you. Happy Friday. So yeah, we got that coming up, and then what else happened this week? I started my new job this week. So I started my new job on Monday, working with Cloud Ahoy, and that's been fun. That's been it's going to be a very quick ramp up to start getting stuff done. That's for sure. I checked in code today for the first time in probably like 6-7 years. It's been a long time since I've checked in any sort of code to a code base, but it happened. It was like nothing. Like it was literally nothing, but it was just to kind of get the feet wet and whatnot. But and I also fought around with. I found out if you for all you people that know what this means. I could not get a Linux VM installed on a Hyper-V instance, and I spent far too long trying to figure that out today. I finally gave up on it, but it wouldn't work. I think it might be an AMD thing or something with that virtualization. But anyway, am I on 1.1? Yes, I am. I'm on 1.01, whatever the most up-to-date version is as of like 10 or 20 minutes ago when I fired this thing up. I am on the most recent version. Shagworth, good to see it. One of my pastors decided to tell me he was afraid of flying. Oh, no. Backseat sweating, cribbing his seat really tight. Hopefully that wasn't a flight down to Florida. Cagey Cacti, got to see a Flybad 64. Welcome aboard. JT Dubsky, welcome aboard. Oxbox. It's going pretty well, man. How are you doing? Work has been crazy. It's all good. We're glad to have you here tonight at the very least. Al Dog's in the house. So is UberBot. I tried VirtualBox as well, Uber, and it didn't work either. It gave me this generic, like, we can't do this error message. I'll shoot that. I'll shoot what I found or what happened the other day, or I'll shoot what I saw later over to you. You know what I mean? But VirtualBox wouldn't work either. So I don't know. It's like, and that's like the second or third time I've tried to use VirtualBox in this machine. It just hasn't done anything. So the eventual solution for this was to install the Windows subsystem for Linux, and then install an Nginx instance over there and just use that and call it a day. It accomplished exactly what I needed it to accomplish, and it was fine. But yeah, the lack of virtualization kind of pissed me off. But I think what I'm going to do is just take my old PC, either take my old PC and set it all up, or I'm going to take the Stream PC and set it up and repurpose the old PC to be the new Stream PC. Something like that. I don't know. We'll see. Might even just rebuild a new Stream PC too at some point, because processing power is immense compared to when all this other stuff was put together. I have the virtualization extensions, enabled. There's two of them. There's like INO or something, and then there's SVM or something. So there's two things I had flipped in the BIOS. That's all good. Hyper-V won't even start if you don't have that stuff enabled. A little tech talk for you guys. What are you talking about? Don't worry about it. If you don't know what we're talking about, you don't want to know. Just skip forward 5 minutes and we'll talk about airplanes. I promise. The Luke Pryor, good to see you. I tried Ubuntu. I tried Ubuntu, the current version of Ubuntu. I tried the long-term support version of Ubuntu, and then I also tried Debian 9.0. And the Ubuntu installs would get themselves into an infinite boot loop every time I hit the install Ubuntu button, and the Debian would fire up with a splash screen and just not go anywhere. Like, it was seriously infuriating. Anyway, that was my afternoon. Why are you ignoring the subscriptions? Dude, during the intro segment, they come in. I'm going to say the thank yous here in a few minutes. I promise. We're going to get to them. Don't worry. Let them accumulate, and then we'll come back and we hit them all before we then move on. It's the same format every week. If you want to know what's going to happen, we're going to talk for a half an hour, and then we're going to say some thank yous, and then we're going to move on and we're going to fly. I promise. We'll get there. Yeah, so it's Cliff, good to see you. Jojo Bear, welcome aboard. Below Minimums, happy Friday. I was halfway through making myself a French dip sandwich when I opened the bread and start toasting. I found mold all over it. Oh no! Well, did you go buy more bread, or did you just have a French dip without the bread? Like, just dip the roast beef or something in the juice and call it a day. Accumulating, yeah, right? I don't know. That's not the point. Isn't to watch them accumulate. The point is that we're going to hit them all at once. If you don't want to be part of the group that comes all at once, then hit your button a little later. It's fine. I promise. Lord Vold, good to see you. Any logs from Hyper-V? I don't know. We'll look into it and see if I can figure out some. I kind of gave up on it. I'm just going to end up running all this stuff on another computer anyway. Just call it a day. And we'll go from there. It's called a deconstructed French dip. Yes, it is. Leighton 23 is going to see a 505 North and welcome aboard. Got the 757 on sale. I haven't had any problems with it, which is a success for me. You're already doing better than I have. Have you guys bought anything on sale? I haven't even looked to see what the sales are. I'm assuming there's something good out there that's on sale. People have been asking for purchase advice in various places here. So yeah. Beer 30, welcome aboard. I was thinking about buying this plane. Good choice. Yeah, we'll talk about the plane here in a moment. Let me say some thank yous. We'll talk about what's going on this evening. We're starting off tonight with Tricky Productions here for 13 months. Tricky, thank you very much for your support. Cheers. You guys know how this goes. Pilot of Nothing here for 11 months. Thank you very much, Pilot of Nothing, for your support. Cheers, buddy. Following that is Second Officer Steve for 20 months. 2-0. Thank you very much, Steve. I do appreciate it. Cheers, buddy. Half Shell Hero is next with 15 months. Half Shell Hero, thank you very much for your continued support. Cheers to you as well. We got a really good one tonight by True North Brewing Company up in Ipswich, Massachusetts. You know it's good because you can't see through it. It looks like orange juice, but it's definitely not. Stakes is here for 5 months. Stakes says, okay, so I just sat here for 3 minutes trying to think of something to say, but hey, how you doing? Dogs, thanks for the host. Oxbox, thanks for 27 months of support. It says, holy crap, time flies. I hope all's well. All's very well, Oxbox. Thank you very much, man. Cheers, buddy. Flyboy F117 here for 27 months. That's 3 babies now. Did you name all 3 of them? Hopefully there were no twins. Cheers, Flyboy. Thank you very much for your continued support. I do appreciate it. Dogo DR says is here for 24 months. Thanks for 2 years, Dogo. Nice shoes. Dogo was Dogo, myself and Jay Barrett were all playing some golf, and it was a good time. Dogo, thank you very much, man. Cheers to you, buddy. Kleenex Ghost here for 7 months. His happy 4th of July weekend. Hope you had a good week and a great start to your new job. It has been fantastic. Thank you. And I'm looking forward to more shenanigans and more good times this weekend. Thank you very much, Kleenex Ghost. I do appreciate it, buddy. Cheers. Finally, JT Dubsky's here for 9 months. He says, we. Thank you very much, JT Dubsky. Cheers, buddy. Appreciate it. I missed your sub. I didn't see your sub, Max. No, I don't think I missed it, Max. I'll refresh the page just for you. Max, thank you very much for your continued support. Cheers, my friend. I do appreciate it. I appreciate the tier 3 sub. You were on last week, I think. Cheers, buddy. Everybody watching Max's new video, by the way. He got himself a new editor, and they did the flight down to Flight Sim Expo from early last month, and it turned out pretty well. So go watch his video, even though he's a gigantic troll. We tolerate Max. It's fine. Flyboy3CK, welcome aboard. Anybody else I missed here? I think we got 2 Bravo Mike, welcome aboard. Spaceman2299, good day to you as well. The Luke Pryor, good to see you. I still only started using Windows as a Linux stopped supporting Wi-Fi drivers on my laptop. Yeah, makes sense. That's a good beer. Thank you guys all for your support. Cheers. Did I miss a flight already? We're still pre-flighting, man. We just kicked off less than half an hour ago. We still got a little while before we're up in the air, I promise. We're going to be flying this plane tonight. This is a Citation Mustang by RWDesign. This thing just came out. Max, when did this thing come out? Because you streamed it like the moment it came out. I think it was earlier this week. This plane, I know when it came out, there were some mixed reviews on it. I think it had some issues with performance and not like frame rate performance, but actual like engine performance and things like that. There has been a 0.1 patch released for this thing, or a 0.01 patch that's come out for this that, from what I understand, has made things improved significantly. I don't know. I just got it. The usual disclaimers apply. I was given a review copy of this airplane, so take my opinion for what it is. Full disclosure. But I'm really excited about it. I heard rumblings that this was in the works, along with like it seems like everybody's making a biz jet right now. It's definitely the year of the biz jets. But yeah, I heard some rumblings about this a while back and was excited because, you know, I have certainly had my criticisms of RWDesign's work in the past. However, they put the G1000 in this sucker, so you don't have to rely on the FMS that I just have never been able to get the hang of. Mustang, this ain't no P51. That's true. We should do the P51 one of these days. This is Not Found. Welcome back. You missed the baby. Like, the baby came as soon as you disappeared. Unless that was the point. It was last week. Okay, thanks, Max. Stan, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you, buddy. Much needed patch, they said. Until getting more business. Yeah, me too. I'm super jazzed for the Aerobasque Falcon. I've seen some pictures and things like that, and I'm very excited for that plane. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think it's actually a plane you could do some pretty long flights in too. Like, those things are made to fly, you know, like transatlantic, transpacific type stuff too. Not like this tonight. So, G1000 works with pretty few crooks, so I'm sure we'll find all of them. Here's the flight we're doing tonight. We're doing some different stuff. We're starting off a little different. We're starting off at Bullhead. Why Bullhead? Because oh, I forgot to turn the weather on too. There's something you won't hear in the real world. Oh, I forgot to turn the weather on, Stan. We're going to take care of that now. Dynamic weather download, continue, push that over there. So we're going to start off at Laughlin Bullhead Airport this evening, just because nobody ever flies out of here, and it's kind of a unique airport, and it's kind of pretty flying out of here. So we're going to blast out of here, make our way down to Southern California, and go through Fullerton. I chose Fullerton because nobody goes to Fullerton. Fullerton's also is a crazy airport to fly into, and I'm curious how this plane is going to do coming in here, because you have a 3,100 foot runway. I'm not entirely sure that's actually enough space to do that, but we're going to do it anyway. So we got 3,100 foot of runway to work with coming in there. We're going to make the turn, and then we're going to shoot our way up to Monterey. I'll probably call it Montgomery at least 3 or 4 times. We're going to Monterey. Monterey because the forecast is deteriorating over the course of the evening, and with any luck, we'll have some weather by the time we get out there. At midnight, we're supposed to see, midnight GMT is supposed to be overcast 900, and down from there. Holy crap. Clocky's here for 29 months. Thank you very much, Clocky, for the tier 2 sub for 29 months. I do appreciate it, my friend. Cheers to you, buddy. I met Clocky down in Florida. Actually, I met Clocky a few times down in Florida because we bumped into each other at dinner as well. LA Marcus, thanks for gifting a sub to Cliff9464. Cheers to you guys. And LA Marcus, thanks for gifting another sub to Exos BE. Hope I'm saying that right. Thank you guys very much. Thank you very much, LA Marcus, for gifting those subs. Cheers, my friend. Talking Gerbil, good to see it. TB Corbin and a Kinney, welcome aboard, folks. We got them all? Yeah. What is there to do in Bullhead? Well, what could we... What is there to do in Laughlin Bullhead? The top 15 things to do in Bullhead, Arizona. The Colorado River Museum. Actually, there's got to be... There are TripAdvisors, what we've been doing. Let's see here. Dan Laughlin's classic car collection. The Riverwalk. You can go gamble. You can do some... No, that's not... Without, the River Passage water taxi, but it shows a picture of the Golden Nugget. Oh, there's the Golden Nugget. Okay. You can go gamble. You can go gamble. Dude, you can go gamble. You can go gamble. You can go gamble. And do some more gambling. Yep. I don't think there's anything to do in Laughlin, Bullhead, Arizona. I'm just going to throw that out there. There's classic cars and then a whole lot of gambling. Yeah. Anyway, we'll see. We'll check out Fullerton once we get a little closer down there. But Fullerton's in SoCal, so there's going to be some stuff. Roll Ball, good to see you. Pilot 9634, welcome aboard. It's in Mini Vegas. I thought that was Reno. Anyway. What's my favorite flight sim aircraft so far? The Epic E1000, G1000, the Eclipse, and the probably the rotate MD-80. I think those would be my those are the three of them I'm gonna put on my list. Yeah, let's check this plane out. This is the Cessna Citation Mustang by RWDesign. I haven't even touched this airplane, so I don't know anything about this thing. So we're all going to kind of learn it together tonight. I don't think it's going to be terribly difficult. We do have some people in chat that have flown it before, which is good news. Let us start by, so first of all, the yoke doesn't move or doesn't go away, which that's a little disappointing. But we'll start by turning on the battery. Oop, that's emergency. There we go. There's battery. Okay, so it does have scroll wheel for these things. Refueler. Actually, let's turn the sounds up a little bit. Let's see if that helps. Oh, yeah, that's better. Okay, so avionics power. It's on. Standby instruments. Fuel boosters. Mic. Ice protection. That's okay. That changes between the oxygen mask and the headset. Got it. Engine start. Good. Ignitions on and off. Fuel transfers. FADEC. Windshield. Stall. Okay, so that's anti-ice. Here's the lighting. Wow. That's majestic. I mean, it's RWDesign, but that's pretty majestic looking. Map. Terrain. Turn the topo off. Okay, so then we have the lighting. Turn the panel lighting up here. Environmental temps. There's the bleeds. That's good. Fans, air conditioning. Yada, yada. Oxygen. And flight hour. I wonder if that's how many hours they put into testing this thing. There's sometimes you can tell how many hours they put into testing them because the Hobbs meters work for real. I'm going to throw that out there. Okay, so let's throw people and gas in here. We'll just top the tanks off. I don't have any idea. I have no idea. Whoops, I don't want failures, that's for sure. I've got no idea what it wants for speeds and stuff like that, so we're going to go look that up. All right, so let's max out the weight. Whoa. You maxed out the fuel. There's not a lot left over. Okay, so we'll do that. Go to done. Apply changes. I haven't even checked to see what documentation is available for this thing, so let's try that too. Plane 11, aircraft, custom, jets. Oh, what is this? Cessna, Mustang. Here we go. Oh, it does have some manuals and stuff. Baby's still crying, by the way. I don't think baby's very tired. I could be wrong, though. Okay, aircraft operating manual. This thing isn't very big, so let's just scroll through this real quick. Performance, air conditioning, don't care. Avionics, generally don't care. I know how to use a G1000. Those I've seen. CAS I've seen before. Standby instrumentation. Yeah, as long as those are on, it's fine. Standby indicator. Audio panels standard. Electrical. Okay, those are. I just want speeds. There are no speed. Okay, I know how all this stuff works. This is how you read a manual. Okay, I know that. I got that. Yeah. I just want some. Oh, there's a checklist. How do you bring the main menu up? Oh, there must be a click spot here for the main menu. Is there a click spot for the menu? Left throttle, pull the checklist pop. Thank you. Ah, yes. Combination of reading the manual. Okay, let's make sure there's nothing else in here. Checklists. Wait. Oh, there's a weight and balance manager. Okay, good. Okay, good. Yeah, so there's a menu. You got to click that thing down there. And if you'd read the menu, you might have known that. Weather effects are on. Screen vignetting. Yeah, I could leave that on. It's fine. We don't have any passengers in here. Oh, there's toggle yoke. Nice. Okay, it has yoke. Does yoke things. It's in the way. Flashlight. Yeah, okay. GPU, we don't want. No. Guess we probably need GPU. We'll leave a GPU in there. How do I turn external? External power must just be on then by default. Okay, exterior doors, weight and balance manager, checklist. Pre-start, engine start, pre-takeoff, after takeoff, descent, landing, shutdown. There are no speeds. We're gonna wing it. Let's reduce the fuel then. I think we can probably take the fuel down. Is that the same on both sides? Be nice if it would tell me how much is on each side. And then we can add a pat. It's a nice tie you got there. Well, I guess we gotta add them all. Well, folks, business is happening in the back of this airplane. I mean, almost. These two are probably sleeping together. And they're trying desperately not to make it obvious because they're cheating on their spouses. She is interested in him, but he's too wrapped up in his work to even notice. And he is working on... I'm not entirely sure what that is. Is that in Cyrillic? I mean, there's like, it looks like there's some Cyrillic characters in there, but... I'm not really sure. He's working on something important. She is pretending to work, but she's working on a spread. I guess she's printed out a spreadsheet and she's writing on it by hand. But these two, boy, these two. They're either a husband and wife and they don't like each other, or they're cheating on their spouses with each other and they're trying not to make it obvious. I'm not sure which is which. We got a full plane, though. I think it's Cyrillic. That makes sense, yeah. Ian, what's going on, buddy? No way you carry full fuel and full load in the Mustang. Oh, yeah, no, I know it's not going to happen. Could be Greek, maybe? Yeah, it could be Greek. Kyokin, what's going on, buddy? It's good to see you, Kyokin. I like the YouTubers that can't find something on the screen. It's literally the first thing your eyes go to. Yeah, that's how it works. SD News, what's going on? We got it, guys. We got it. Just make sure I didn't miss anything here. Check for the rings. That's a good call. Well, I mean, maybe they took the rings off. Oh. Uh-oh. 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 Yeah. On that note, let's get our clearance. We're at Laughlin Bullhead Airport. We're going to call up, I think it's just ground out here for clearance. Let's get the ATIS first. Oh, there's a clearance delivery. Oh, it's only when the tower's close. Okay, clearance is 1825. Oh, no. Sorry, ATIS is 1982. Let's start with that. Make sure we got everything working here. So why not? Blah, blah, blah. 1982. 25. And then COM2.
Visual approaches in use. Read backhaul runway assignments and hold short instructions.
I'll do that.
Advise on initial contact. You have information golf.
We have golf.
Laughlin Bullhead International Airport. ATIS information golf. 2250 Zulu. Wind 170 at 12. Visibility 20. Few clouds at 12,000. Temperature 41. Dew point -3.
That's
Altimeter 2982. Arriving and parting runway 16. Visual approaches in use. Read backhaul runway assignment.
What was the altimeter?
Short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information golf.
Why isn't ForeFlight picking up?
Laughlin Bullhead International Airport. ATIS information golf. 2250 Zulu. Wind 170 at 12. Visibility 20.
I need the altimeter setting.
Clouds at 12,000. Temperature 41. Dew point -3. Altimeter 29 Raid 2. Arriving in parting runway 16. Visual approach is in use.
Okay.
Read backhaul runway.
Hang on. I'm going to be a bad father. I had to close the door because she's screaming bloody murder right now. She will not go to sleep. So I got a problem here. ForeFlight is not picking up position from X-plane. It should be picking up position from X-plane, but it still thinks I'm back home. That's weird. I can reload ForeFlight. Give me just a second here, guys. I was given a hot tip that there might be a ring on one of the guys in the back, too. No, he doesn't have a ring. And she doesn't have, no. So we got one who's at least admitting to being married. And we're not sure about the rest of them. Maybe they're all swingers. How about him? Is he married? Nope, no ring there. Nope, no ring there either. Yeah. Click him. He go, nope, okay. Well, the plot thickens. Give me my damn position. I don't know why that's not working. All right, that's a problem for another day, I suppose. One ring to rule them are. Check the NOTAMs for GPS outage. Yeah, no kidding, right? 2982. All right, so let's do that. 2982. And we'll tune into ground. Ground is 1825. 1825. Yeah, we'll do that and that.
Skywest for damage for clearance, Fullerton.
5954, clear to Fullerton.
Uh-oh.
Port via Needles VOR, direct off to the OR.
Peter's controlling tonight.
Maintain 10,000, expect 50200, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency.
Why is it so loud?
134.65, squawk 3072.
Okay, clear to Fullerton, Needles, and then Goffs, 10,000, 200 as the final, 3465, and squawk 30.
It's like hammering at levels of loud. Okay, so how do we turn this thing on here? I guess we pull a checklist out, don't we? At least the first time. Yeah, so left, right, gen switches to gen. Bat switch to bat. Instruments, standby instruments off. Parking brake is set. Uh-oh. Give me my GPU back. Can't take that away from me. Yeah, okay, don't care about that. None of that I don't care about. Nope. Okay, good. Starting engines. That's done. Lights can come on. So we'll do nav lights and beacon. Engine start button press, throttle idle. That's it. I see. Well, that's easy. It's a pretty quick start. Ah! Didn't work. I'm guessing there needs to be some boost pumps on. Oh, those are on normal. Okay. Throttle got to... Oh. Oh. Come on. There's a click, so there's a click spot here then, right? Oh, yeah, there's throttle cut off, isn't it? All right, throttle's supposed to idle. There, we'll try this again. have to click those, put them in idle. Which makes no sense because it's a FADEC aircraft, but hey, whatever. Let's see if that works. Fuel flow is happening now. I think that means it's going to work. Okay. Well, that's one engine. And we'll take away the GPU now. We'll start engine number 2. Oh, that kid is not happy. The baby is really not happy right now. I feel so bad. Imagine sitting back there not knowing anything about this plane. You hear, nope, 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 don't care about this. All right, let's try and start this. Yeah. Now you got it, man. Now you're twitching. All right, looks like 2 good engines to me. Okay, is on. We'll do pitot and static. On. Windshield. FSC Tony B, how you doing, man? Thanks for 8 months, dude. I do appreciate it. Cheers, buddy. All right, 1825. Grab our clearance. Hey, there's speeds there. Those will be useful. Hey, Max, what's the climb speed on this thing? 150? I'm only going to 20,000. Okay, let's do volume up. Sounds aren't too bad.
Gentlemen, clearance XL 3582 IFR San Jose.
That's Joe. That's Joe flying Excel.
XL 3582.
She needs a beer.
Calling clearance to San Jose Airport here, 3 departure IK.
Can neither confirm nor deny that she's had any beer or wine.
7,000, expect
Real crowd, we get to see. How does this game work?
Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 4156.
Well, I can't really show you. I have a start menu, and I click on I open. Now we're doing a flight simulator. We're trying to simulate as close to reality as possible. So most of the buttons and everything else in here kind of work.
All right, climb visit.
We're flying in an environment that's going to try to simulate the real world as close as possible. There's other real people giving us control, or being air traffic controllers.
Can you just verify your aircraft type for me?
We're 737-800 slant Lima.
That fuel seems awfully low for this trip.
Flight plan came through, and if you also verify your cruise altitude, then.
XL 3582, so flight level 320.
I guess we'll see how we do.
Initial.
XL 3582 initials will climb V, except maintain 7,000.
Yeah, so we're flying in a network that tries to provide a realistic ATC service, and we're trying to fly everything as realistic as possible. So, a lot of amps off that right side.
258, contact departure.
258, contact departure.
San Maria Tower, Cessna Skyhawk 421, Tango Kilo, holding short of runway 30.
Number 420.
Now I got to try to call in and get clearance here. Network is hopping right now. Full at ground, citation 717, Tango Sierra IFR clearance, Fullerton.
9258, appointment you departure, radar contact, climb, maintain 5,000, clear direct C.
Cosmic, what's going on, buddy? It's good to see you. Exos BE, happy Monday. Sabid, welcome aboard.
Read you loud and clear. You're stepping on that aircraft, so give me a minute and I'll get back to you. Number 717 Tango Sierra, bullhead ground clear to the Fullerton Airport via Needles VOR, direct off VOR, then it's filed. Climb, maintain 10,000, expect 5020010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 134.65, squawk 3021.
We're at Fullerton, Needles VOR, Goff's VOR as filed. 10,000 departure, 200, then 10. Departure 134.65, squawk 3021, citation 717, Tango Sierra.
717 Tango Sierra, read back correct.
Explain, Chris. Thanks for 10 months, buddy. I appreciate it. Cheers, my friend. Happy belated 4th, and thank goodness it's Friday.
From Monterey to Los Angeles.
Don't want to hear them right now. This is the part that's kind of weird. I'm not sure about this design of the autopilot. Like, it would make sense in the airplane, but it's kind of a pain in the butt. So we'll do that. We'll go to menu, because I'm used to it being right here. Delete flight plan. Where's the... Oh, there it is. The enter button's in the wrong spot, too. All right, so we're going to Needles. E. D. Oh, the enter button should be over here. That's so weird. GFS. F. The scroll wheels, freaking click spots are just a little difficult to get to. Goffs. And then from there to Hector. G to E, F, G, H, E, C. And then menu. Load airway. J60. Taking that all the way to Paradise. J60 to Paradise. That's not how it goes. I don't actually know what it is. That's certainly not. If that's what it is, it's certainly not how it goes. Just clear that. Menu. Load airway. Victor 21. Victor 21. Yes, that's what I meant to say. Victor 21's right there. Take that to Seal Beach. Seal Beach. And then to Fullerton. U. L. Okay, good. That's done. Hit that button right there. Go into that. Let's do the autopilot next. So here's the autopilot panel. We will start off in heading mode. Set that for about 160. Sounds like a slot machine. Ding, 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 ding. You win. All right, heading bug. We'll go vertical speed initially at 1,500 feet per... We can probably do 2,000 feet per minute, right? Because eventually when we do flight change, I think 150 knots is what I'm going to go for. Hardware G1000 AP switch panel would be really nice, handy add-on. Yeah, it would be. Did I say happy Monday? I meant to say happy Friday. I'm losing my mind, man. There's no pop-up for the autopilot. Doesn't appear to be. Not that I'm seeing here. Which is fine. Whatever. All right. Let's go. 1 notch of flaps. Set our trim for takeoff. Here we go. Check our flight controls. She's going to be a twitchy plane, I think. Release the park brake. Transponder code. 3021. Transponder alt back. That's done. That's done. That's done. That's all set over there. I guess we'll turn on our, well, our taxi lights. Oh, there's taxi.
Retard.
Doesn't beep.
Retard.
Real MG, thanks for 18 months, my friend. I appreciate it. Win the SIBO. I wonder if this increases my chances. Cheers, man. I appreciate it. What's the weight of the aircraft right now? Heavy. I think we're at we're pretty much at max gross. How much? Yeah. Yes, this is, we are at max gross. Like, this is as much as I can throw in here.
Q21. Tower ground, November 9455.
Okay, 23.9 for tower.
For 89455 Ontario ground safe position.
Red taxi with information, Charlie, 89455.
A little twitchy on the ground, it's alright.
I didn't ask you to repeat your transmission. I asked you what your position is. Say position.
Position.
455, south of the airport.
For 89455, runway 26 left taxi via Sierra Whiskey.
455, runway 26.
Why is ForeFlight not picking up my location? That's really annoying. Am I on the right? I'm on the right network here, right? Yeah? That sucks.
459 Romeo, go ahead. For 59 Romeo, Golf Oscar Bravo Romeo. It's the initial approach 6 to the RNAV runway 32 approach you requested.
All right. I'm also willing to give away my Zebo. Thanks, Shagworth. I appreciate it.
For 427 Victor Kilo.
Magenta Lion, why hast thou forsaken me? Dude. Well, here's what I'm looking at, man. Like, we're...
For 170 Romeo Bravo, fly heading 080 back to the final.
It thinks that we're on the west side, or east side of the country, but we're actually flying on the west side of the country.
For 151 Mike Victor, contact departure.
Whatever.
Go ahead, departure, 151 Mike Victor.
All right. Maybe it's a firewall thing. Could be a firewall thing.
20, right?
Bullet ground. Citation 717 Tango Sierra Alpha 4 with Golf Taxi.
So 3582 were stepped on for 3221.
Okay, I was stepped on, but the guy was starting to read it back before you stepped on him. Excel 3582, push on to Alpha approved.
Excel 3582.
For 717 Tango Sierra, runway 16 taxi via Alpha.
16 Alpha, 7 Tango Sierra.
Hey,
out of here, hang a right.
21's ready at 20 right.
151 Mike Victor, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb, maintain 8,000, fly present heading.
Maybe that's his wife in the back that's been cheating on him. Or his boyfriend in the back that's been cheating on him. We won't make any assumptions.
3221, Zone runway 20 right, clear for takeoff.
20 right, clear for takeoff, XL 3221.
My top of descent calculator is broken. Oh man, that's a good call. Let's reboot the iPad altogether and see what that does.
Terminal with the weather.
I tried rebooting ForeFlight, didn't do any good.
It'll be a couple minutes, need to get some in-trail spacing between other aircraft going to Fullerton.
5954.
Alright. Booting up the iPad again. VPN's not on. Maybe it just wants to go to Little Rock. The iPad wants to go to Little Rock. I like that. Touch ID requires you to enter your password. I've already entered my password. Does this work? Negative. Oh, that sucks. What the? It must be a firewall thing?
Radar above 5,000, cleared RNAV runway 32 approach.
The only thing I think is a firewall thing then. Keeping X-Plane from sending out stuff.
XL 3221, contact departure.
Go to departure, XL 3221.
For 427 Victor Kilo, contact John Wayne Tower.
Let's see here.
XL 3221, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb, maintain 13,000.
We'll do this in the air. Okay, we got that. Departure 3465.
John Wayne Tower, sighted 427 Victor Kilos on our right, downline for 20 right, approach.
34.
Victor Kilo, Tommy Tower, runway 20 right, clear to land.
65.
You're right, Victor Kilo.
Okay. Bullet Tower, Citation 717, Tango Sierra, holding short 16.
Number 717 Tango Sierra, Bullet Tower, runway 16, clear for takeoff.
Go for takeoff 16, 77, Tango Sierra.
Skywest 5954, runway 16, taxi via Alpha.
Okay, let's set. Camera set. And I think where's actions we're going to get, right? Does this thing even have speed brakes? I don't think it does.
Tower
Oh, it
Tower,
does.
November
Somewhere.
455, holding short.
It's good to know.
Runway 26 left, ready
All right,
to
let
take
me be
off.
quiet for a second.
455 Ontario, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
455, clear to take off, runway 26 left.
There's takeoff. Oh, man. Instruments are in the green. Airspeed is alive.
4,000. Number 151 Mac Victor, we've flown through the departure there. Clear direct seal beats VOR.
Positive rates. You're up.
16.
That's it, 964 Bullet Tower, hold for runway 16.
Holding short, Skywest 5954.
John McGowan, XO 3582, ready taxi.
So 3582, Don Grand,
Let's do
20
that.
right, taxi
Get our
via
flaps
Alpha,
in.
runway 20 left.
Well, there's blue line speed right there, so I'm going to say let's climb to 200
Delta
knots.
3582.
See how that does. This thing actually is doing better than I anticipated. I don't think it'll remain that way, but... Well, let me use my button here.
Shell 3221, contact Los Angeles Center, 125.27. Great, Niner 455, radar contact departure.
Okay. Let's go direct needles.
455, switching to departure, which frequency? Sorry?
For 717 Tango Sierra, contact departure.
Departure 7 Tango Sierra.
Great, Niner 455, 135.4.
Okay, we're gonna go to
125,
needles
4,
direct,
455.
and then nav mode. Good. Departure.
Shell 3221, Los Angeles Center, I knew I missed the window during that whole exchange. Los Angeles Center, climate tail 230.
230, Excel 3221.
LA Center, Citation 717 Tango Sierra, 6,200, climbing 10,000.
Great, Niner 455, that's SoCal departure. Rather cancel out to description, resume on navigation.
I think maybe the climb performance is still
Radar contact climate tail 200, cleared direct Hector VOR.
level 200 direct Hector 717 Tango Sierra.
Remember, requesting Skywest 5954, runway 16 clear for takeoff.
I think maybe the climb performance is still borked.
Number 8675 uniform, verify holding short runway 2A right, you appear to be on the runway right now.
Okay, we'll do that. We'll make a right turn here. Let's go heading mode, right turn. Let's go flight plan. Nope, back to flight plan. Hector. Direct.
Number 8675 uniform,
Enter.
Montgomery Tower, how do you read?
Big turn going. We just go to nav mode on there. We're going to do one more direct on that, just to get her lined up so we don't turn back into the path. Let's get a little closer. There we go. We'll go direct.
Number 8675 uniform, negative. No,
Enter.
I did not say that. Verify you're holding short runway 2A right, you appear to be on the runway.
Beautiful. Surely climbs better than the Ford Mustang. That's... Yeah, I think that might be true. According to the Flying Magazine, the Mustang climbs at 200 knots.
Number
Okay.
8675 uniform, how do you copy?
I don't think it climbs at 3,500 feet per minute, but 200 knots would make sense, just
Okay,
given
are you
the,
holding short
the
or are you
speed
actually on the
profiles
runway
I've
right now?
seen,
'Cause
you know,
appear to
we
be
saw
on the
coming up.
runway right now.
McShiggity Pilot, good to see you, my friends.
Arden, you're not holding.
Click on devices. All right. Network GPS providing GPS and or AHRS data is connected.
Number 867, I'm going to take your silence as a note here. I recommend taking a look at our pilot training program.
Why is it?
You can take a look at the Pilot Center link on the PilotEdge homepage. But for now,
Is this a 4-flight bug, maybe? Everything in 4-flight indicates this whole thing should be working. So what if I turn location services off? Because 4-flight says it's got a GPS out there. Oh, man. My Apple foo is not strong.
For 7 Victor Kilo, taxi parking via Alpha, remainder frequency, good day.
Okay, let's...
151 Mike Victor, contact SoCal approach 128.1.
Location services, if I turn those off. Off.
Skyway 5954,
yes.
contact approach.
Now what's it do? Oh. Dude, something's buggered up in 4-flight. Oh, I left 4-flight on that whole time, didn't I? I'm sorry.
Sky 5954, Los Angeles Center radar contact, climate TFL 200.
200, Skywest 54.
I hate it when things don't work.
455, contact SoCal.
I hate it when things did work and they stop working.
Number 170 Romeo Bravo, turn right heading 140. XL 32.
I'll show what I'm looking at here.
Contact Los Angeles Center 124.62.
Center now 124.62, XL 3221.
Gotta fix air server now. Oh, it's all the technical problems tonight. Just please work. Yes, close the other version of air server.
Center, good afternoon. XL 3221, 19.3 for 230.
XL 3221 Los Angeles Center, climate TFL 330.
Climate
all right.
330.
Sit rep.
3221.
I have no own ship on 4-flight right now. I've turned off location services, but we can turn that back on apparently because that didn't fix it. All right, did that work? There, 4-flight can see where I'm located. If I go to devices, it says a GPS is connected, providing AHRS data and whatever else. So that works.
For 170 Romeo Bravo, 4 miles from Mescon.
I'm curious.
Maintain 4,000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 24 approach.
I do have it on here. Does Cloud Ahoy see where I'm at? Yes, always allow. Of course. Oh. Stand by. It's a good thing we're, focused on the airplane here. Told you we'd work on this in the air. I'm going to get to the bottom of what's going on here.
Number 717 Tango Sierra, contact Los. Actually, number 7 Tango Sierra, disregard.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know if it's working or not. We'll have to check it. We'll have to check it out another way. Whatever. I think 4-flight's broken. And see if it. Well, I know that. So I know that network. See if it matches the network settings in X-plane.
Number 1, my quick director.
Look in the upper right-hand corner of the 4-flight screen. Right there. I don't know. Apparently not. Apparently X-Plane's not sending it. Now it says there's no devices connected. I hate technology so much. Absolutely hate technology. Because 2 seconds ago this was working. All right, so X-Plane's not able to send anything out. I'm guessing this is related to all of the network stuff I had to do earlier. With all the virtual machine crap, it didn't work. We're going to figure this out tonight, guys. One way or another. Allow the connection. Yes. X-Plane 11. Finish. I opened the firewall up and it still doesn't do it. Ah, whatever. I have to figure it out another time. I'm gonna keep screwing around with this tonight. Alright. Rosdog, good to see you. Well, X-Plane's broadcasting to everybody. So, whoops. X-Plane don't care who it's broadcasting to. It's sending it out to everybody. I feel your pain. I'm getting a beer. Yeah. I turned the iPhone or the iPad completely off and back on.
4170 Romeo Bravo, contact Palomar Tower.
Yeah, my phone doesn't get it either, so it's something probably buggered up with my firewall. Oh, the curse of big techs again. Yeah, no kidding.
4170 Romeo Bravo, Palomar Tower, runway 24.
Apparently big techs died like last weekend after we had the broadcast. Which is, maybe that's why the stream was cursed there at the end.
For 5100 Romeo, Mark Tower, runway 32, clear to land.
Yeah, Big Tex died. That's the voice of Big Tex, I should say. Oh, geez. I think we're going too fast. Is there a cruise detent? There we go. Whoops. Have you never figured out VNAV descent? Ah. The VNAV descent requires you to have a crossing restriction somewhere. So let's say that we want to be 5,000 feet at Seal Beach. So let's do that. So we'll punch in. You guys can see this. We're going to go to Seal Beach. We're going to say, all right, we want to be 5,000 feet here. See, it'd probably be more like 3,000 feet. So 3,000 feet, enter. And then we come down to VNAV and we say, all right, we want to have a target of 1,500 feet per minute. So what I've said is cross Seal Beach at 3,000 feet and give me a target descent rate of 1,500 feet per minute. At my current speed, that's going to result in a 2.4 degree angle on the way down. And our time to top of descent is now 14 minutes. So there, that's how VNAV works. So then as we get close to that 12, 13 minute mark or whatever, once we get close to our calculated top of descent, you'll see VPath show up here. You'll see the vertical path show up in this section. Then we'll be able to hit the VNAV button with a altitude dialed in. The plane will start itself down automatically. That's how you do that.
Calling for taxi, say again.
So we got some time though. Yeah, some firewall thing going on, I think, that's blocking X-Plane.
South 5582, Towing Tower, runway 20, right clear for takeoff.
Curious. I don't get why it's blocking anything, though. Should allow any, like, I should say X-Plane, anything X-Plane 11 can go out. But, yeah, Mike, yeah, I mean, I'm not seeing, I mean, yeah, that's basically what I'm seeing. It's just it's not showing up on ForeFlight. Like that stuff all matches my network. In fact, it even tells me that there's a network GPS connected. It says it's there. I'm going to go with maybe ForeFlight had an update and there's a bug, but I don't know that for certain. I have no way of actually confirming that because I've been doing some stuff today. But like my network stuff is all fine. It's on the right address. It's not on the cellular network. I can turn to cellular, like an airplane. Wi-Fi is still on. Still works. Still nothing. So, yeah, it's all like everything's configured fine. Whatever. We don't need it tonight. Mess with it. The curse of Big Texas continued. Lolo Hawaii, welcome aboard. Bay Medic, good to see you. I've been flying the Mustang, love it. Yeah, okay, we talked about the VNAV. I was able to do that and set for each descent crossing altitude, and it worked for the first waypoint that it would not work. So yeah, what happens is that after the first waypoint, the G1000 recalculates a new top of descent. So you'll have a new path that you end up having to follow, I believe. That's how that works, or how it can work. So it might have been that you just needed to watch it again. You might have seen a new time to top of descent, and then go from there. Q Flight, welcome aboard, my friend. Good to see you. Jalen Morris TV. My 4th was fantastic, buddy. How was yours? We had some pool time. It was very, very fun. I watched my daughter completely lose it because she went in the pool and she wasn't ready for the pool. So yeah, it's a good time. You guys can try to put a CRJ 200 down in Fullerton. I wish him the best of luck. You're on the latest ForeFlight update and it's working great. Well, okay. I don't know then. Like I know that X-Plane is connected because it's actually showing traffic. Like it's showing traffic on the iPad, so it's able at least the PilotEdge client is able to send stuff out.
For 170, we have a taxi parking via Alpha. It'll be a pass for the I-2.
How are you doing? Let me get some winds up here. PFD wind option 1. Oh.
Oh. It's a pass for the I-2.
Still doing diaper bits. If so, here's some for her to poop on.
Listen up, Found. Thank you so much for the bits, man. We are always doing diaper bits. She will crap on them accordingly, and apparently I got an emote, so thank you. I got a Pride Saba. Cheers, man. Thank you very much for your support. I appreciate it.
Right on Bravo Golf to the ramp this frequency today.
That's a really weird looking fish. Real MG, thanks for the bits as well, buddy. I do appreciate it. Cheers, my friend.
Gives you 150 knot overtake over the other traffic in front of you.
Skywest 1554.
That's all I got. We are cranking it max speed, doing 350. True-ish. King of the North, how you doing, my friend? I'm drinking a New England IPA by True North Brewing Company, in Ipswich, Massachusetts. I forget the name of the beer, but it's quite good. I'm a big fan of it. Kid Cacti, thanks for 15 months. Hopefully my Zydeco voodoo can remove the curse of Big Tex. Cheers, man. I appreciate it. Dude, this stuff has been working fine all week, too.
XL 3582, contact departure.
I did some flying during my lunch break, and it was working fine. Like it's literally just been now that it stopped. So it must have something to do with all the stuff I was working on earlier, which that really sucks because that's gonna be a pain in the butt to try to unwind. Oh. No, it's doing a position broadcast, so that should be fine. Well, I'm not gonna. I don't want to pause the sim. I'll do some more checking. Might be broadcasting on the wrong network interface.
Maintain 13,000.
505 Northland, thanks for 11 months. Did you do a flyby with this plane? If so, did I miss it? We'll do another one here in a second. Thank you very much, 505. Appreciate the continued support. Heli Pilot 7. This new bit emote GIF thing is top notch. Chris, thank you very much, man. Cheers. I'm going to make some custom bit emotes here soon enough. NASCAR's good to see you, man. Happy Friday to you as well. King of the North, welcome aboard. Here comes a flyby. It's kind of weak. That's not bad, actually. Not the worst. Like, it sounds totally fine. Look at your broadcasting loopback address. All right, we'll check that when I open up. Just do it real quick. Yeah, pick an IP. Pick any IP. Yeah, we'll play around with it. I'll play around with this more once we're on the ground. Because when I do that, it pauses the sim, and I don't want to do that to Peter. Better the 7.5. Well, dude, the 757 sounds aren't great. I think it's also a little bit better than the Citation sounds from Coronado. Yeah, right. Sounds better than the Citation too. The Hoover vacuum. It's a lot less. Like vacuum-like. So if you missed the hello. If you missed the beginning earlier, I made up some stories. I'm relatively certain these two are a thing, but this one has a ring, and this one doesn't. So that's weird. I mean, it's not weird. You certainly are welcome to do that, but see how she's kind of they're trying to ignore each other. And she wants him, but he's too wrapped up in his Cyrillic or Greek homework. Also, we were trying to figure out, I'm pretty sure that's Cyrillic. That would certainly make the most sense. Buster Green, what's going on? And this guy, not really sure what he's doing, but he's here. He's just chilling. Dr. Trenchcoat, how you doing? Good to see you guys. Happy Friday. Sounds like a Hoover to me. That's not that bad. We've certainly seen worse.
Right there, and then another one, runway 29.
Actually, you know what? That sounds like a hairdryer. Three hours of hairdryer sounds. Hang on. Bend the volume mixer.
XL 3221, contact Albuquerque Center 134.32. Get it.
Over to Albuquerque Center 13432, XL 3221.
XL 3586, contact Los Angeles Center 1281. For 151 Mike Victor, contact Santa Monica Tower. For 151 Mike Victor, Santa Monica Tower, runway 21, clear to land. For 908 Alpha Victor, radar contact departure.
Simon sounds listening. Yeah, dude, it's totally fine.
Los Angeles Center,
honestly, I have no complaints about this airplane. It sounds good enough. It's it's a biz jet. It's probably on the same level of complexity as the Eclipse. It's got the G1000. Like, it's a totally acceptable plane. I will definitely be putting some time into this. I can see this being a good FS economy plane.
Okay.
Looks familiar, yeah.
I'll try it again. Thanks.
Yeah, it looks familiar in the back. It's very similar, Bob. Very similar. The M2 has a the M2 has a bathroom and some storage back there, and that's probably, and I think it's a little bit wider.
230 XL 3582.
For 717 Tango Sierra, descend at Palace Crest and maintain 12,000 Ontario altimeter 2995.
PD 12,905, 7 Tango Sierra. Okay. So we will use the VNAV to bring us down because I don't have my cheater bars.
318 Charlie Delta Sun Barbara Tower runway 25 clear.
We got SoCal loading in right now. Alt cell 12. I think my wife is making scalloped potatoes. It smells like it. 12,000 PD. 905 on the altimeter. Great. Don't see the beer keg. Well, dude, how cool would that be to have a beer tap like on each one of the seats? That'd be rad. Or maybe just one coming down the middle. Keg stand of the airplane. For $30, this thing is totally serviceable, though. Like, this is my first flight with it. I haven't really hand flown it. We'll do some hand flying coming into SoCal here and whatnot, but the departure and whatnot, the setup and all that, it's totally serviceable. Like, this is not a problem with the model itself, or the simulation, I should say, but a problem with the model of the airplane. This is a bit weird having your FMS controls down here to manipulate this up here, because these work with this bottom right section here. So it's almost easier to just work with this than it is to come down here and use these controls to do this one. So that's probably the weirdest thing so far that I've encountered, but it's totally fine. I forget to set standard altimeter.
Number 80991 taxi parking via Alpha. Good day.
Not that we noticed. Toga party on a private plane would be awesome. It'd be something, that's for sure. Piper Hawk, how you doing, my friend? Next time you get a call sign L'Oreal 717.
Contact Los Angeles Center.
I like it.
133.2.
133.2 XL 3582. See ya.
Excuse me. Whew. Already got the yawns coming in. All right, so we got 3 minutes top of descent. So once this drops below a minute, we should see VPath show up here.
Los Angeles Center XL 3582, flight level 180.
3582, Los Angeles Center, climate tape.
Do you guys think the Flight Factor A320 or Tullis A319's price will go lower than it is right now or in the near future? I have no idea. This sale tends to represent the lowest prices that you'll see for some time, like until the winter sale. So if it's cheap now, it probably won't be cheaper for a while. That's my professional assessment. Take it for what it is. How much are they right now, anyway? $56 for the 319 and $80 for the 320 Ultimate. Yeah, I don't see those prices coming down anytime soon. Because I'm surprised. I guess they've been out for long enough that they're on. They should be on sale, but I don't see that much more than that. You know what the mode selector does in the 55-56 joystick? I have no idea. It's like a toggle button. You can bind it and have it be a toggle, but I don't ever mess with it because it screws stuff up. I haven't flown a single Airbus since I moved to X-Plane 11 from Steam Edition. I want to get one, but the prices are 3-digit numbers when converted to my currency. Yeah, that sucks.
Number 151 Mike Victor, text parking.
Well, my recommendation is to get the 319 if you want to get one or the other. The 319 is the cheaper of the two, and in my opinion, the better of the two as well.
Number 818 Charlie Delta, contact departure 120.55.
I can assure you I would want people wearing proper clothes in a plane this size. Yes. Toga's maybe not encouraged. Dude, it looks nice, doesn't it? It's pretty okay. It's the best part about coming into SoCal. Excuse me. Got Big Bear down here. He's Big Bear. It's a fun little airport to go in and out of. I should have gone there, actually, now that I think about it. We haven't been there for a while. All right, here's our VPath. So we'll go VNAV.
Right, 18 carried up to forward departure, cancel altitude restriction, resume on navigation. Right, 18 carried Delta, cancel altitude restriction, resume on navigation.
So that arrow's going to come down. The VPath should change to green, I believe, indicating that we've captured our vertical path, and the plane itself will start down, and we'll have to manage our throttles on the way down as well.
For 717 Tango Sierra, descend now, maintain 12,000.
Got it to 12,000, 7 Tango Sierra. Guess he wanted me down sooner.
For 7 Tango Sierra, contact SoCal approach 135.4.
35.4, 7 Tango Sierra. I should have probably done 2,000 feet per minute, but whatever.
5954, descend and maintain flight level 200.
Okay,
200,
35.
for damage 4.
Oh, he wanted me down so we could get this guy descended. That makes sense. 4. And Addons for Fullerton. 2505. Two 505. So we'll grab that real quick.
Dual approaches in use. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Alpha.
Alpha.
That's 954 affirmative.
Fullerton Municipal Airport. ATC information Alpha. 23530. Wind 210 at 7. Visibility 10. Sky
7.
conditions clear.
954,
Temperature
descend and maintain flight level 180.
2.14. Altimeter 29905. Arriving and departing runway 24. Visual approaches in use. Read
Okay.
back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial...
SoCal approach citation 717 Tango Sierra 17.5 descending 12,000. We got Alpha at Fullerton.
For 717 Tango Sierra, SoCal approach, Retro Ontario, altimeter 29905.
95. So ride that red line down, or ride that line down. Okay, put this away. Let's hit the flight plan button. Just give me a big map. Down we go. All right, I'm gonna look up the front. RC Flyer, good to see you, buddy. You're coming up behind me, that you are. All right. Almost knocked over my beer. Crazy Nikita, welcome aboard. Happy Friday. Is that Ontario? Yeah, it is. No. What is that? What for is that airport?
4927 Hotel, Darling Tower, do you let him clear?
So
That's Ontario.
For flight level 180, trying to keep the speed up.
Oh, it's San Bernardino. Is it?
SoCal approach, Ontario, altimeter 29905.
No, that's not San. What the hell is that? Oh, that's a closed. That's an old closed airport.
6,905, Skywest.
Okay.
For 717 Tango Sierra, descend and maintain 6,000.
6,000. Something Tango Sierra. Okay, 6K. I will up the rate of descent because he's going to want to get me in here quicker anyway. So let's go to vertical speed. We'll set for 2,000 on the way down. Dan of Vermont, thanks for 26 months, man. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Cheers, buddy. Dan, are you the one? Are you going to Oshkosh or was that somebody else? I thought that you said you were going to try to go. Flying Coleslaw, good to see you, buddy. Happy long weekend as well. You got your IR, right? Did you finish that? On to commercial CFI now. Ryan67, welcome aboard. 777 Bob, welcome aboard. Yeah, some closed airport that's northeast of Ontario. Because San Bernardino is going to be pretty much right below us. That was the one we were looking at. San Bernardino is right there. That's San Bernardino. No? Oh, no. San Bernardino is... Maybe that's it.
954, resume normal speed.
Normal speed.
No, that's Riverside. It's like right below us. I don't know. It's down there somewhere.
For contact, SoCal approach 128.1.
28-1, Sky, what's the
Doesn't matter where it's at. Finally got the IR on Tuesday night. Not just time building for commercial and CFI. Nice, man. Congratulations. What was the hardest part about your IR check ride? Everybody makes that out to be the one that's like one of the most difficult, besides I think initial CFI. It was the worst written exam. That's so far. That's for sure. I can't imagine any of the writtens being worse than that. Bad Aviator, welcome aboard. It's Rialto. Gotcha. Oh, was Rialto recently closed? Because I'm pretty sure that used to be open, right?
And Skywatch fit for Crest ILS 24.
I feel like I remember flying into that on the network.
It'll be the localizer 24, but it'll be a bit of a delay for that off the loopy back around for your descent.
Skywatch fitted over to find where we're going to meet that.
That's it, for to turn right heading 360.
360, Skywatch 50 Navish 4.
First 717 Tango Sierra, contact SoCal approach 128.1.
28-1, 7 Tango Sierra. Okay, I've not been given an expect on the approach, so we'll tell him that we've got the weather still. These click spots are kind of annoying. SoCal approach citation 717 Tango Sierra 9,200 descending 6,000 with Alpha.
First 717 Tango Sierra, SoCal approach, expect the Vissel approach runway 24, descend and maintain 4,000.
4,000, we'll expect that, 7 Tango Sierra.
Number 90 Alpha Victor, contact point McGoo approach 124.7.
124.7, 98 Alpha Victor.
Fullerton Tower 19-1. Let's queue it up just in case. Don't know if that's next, but presumably it could be. And I'll start looking for an airport out there.
908 Alpha Victor would be 5,600.
With you.
For 90 Alpha Victor, point McGoo approach, from McGoo altimeter 2999.
Okay, John Wayne's over in this area. Fullerton's going to be just off my right here. There's Chino. Okay, so we still got... Ooh, every time I look left or right, that guy creeps me out. Got Chino down there. It's a good view. I love Ortho so much. Looks so good. Eugene Black is welcome aboard. We fly to JFK. Not tonight. We're flying to California tonight. I thought the oral was far more difficult. Yeah, the written was so unnecessary, but as for the flight, it was very straightforward. That was pretty much my experience. Did you do it up in Sanford? I talked to somebody recently that I've talked to a few people actually that have done theirs up in Sanford. A couple guys have used John up there. A couple guys have used Don.
For 7 Tango Sierra, fly heading 270, descend and maintain 2,000.
270, 2,000, 7 Tango Sierra. 270, 2,000.
5954, turn right heading 090.
090, and we're increasing descent, Skywatch 50
For 7 Tango Sierra, Fullerton Airport, 12 o'clock, 13 miles, report in sight.
Looking 7 Tango Sierra. It was like right next to the hills, if I recall. Or maybe that's a different one. Is that it? It's out there somewhere, but help if I had my moving map working. It's sort of 11, 12 o'clock right now. It's like right over here, I think.
210, Skywatch 54.
Where's the highway? Where's the highway at? I'm flying along the highway right now, so it's got to be right.
For 7 Tango Sierra Airport now 12 to 11 o'clock in 8 miles.
7 Tango Sierra. Looking for it.
7 Tango Sierra, fly heading 240.
240, 7 Tango Sierra. Spotting airports. Never easy. At least we got zoom in the sim. Now I'm literally pointed right at it, so I have no excuse. There it is. 7 Tango Sierra field.
7 Tango Sierra cleared visual approach runway 24, contact Fullerton Tower.
Visual 24, Fullerton Tower, 7 Tango Sierra.
Sky 5954, 8 miles from 0, flight heading 210, maintain 4,000 till established on the localizer, cleared localizer runway 24.
That's a really small runway. Oh, man. Fullerton Tower, Citation 717 Tango Sierra, visual 24, full stop.
717 Tango Sierra, Fullerton Tower runway 24, clear to land.
Clear to land 24, 7 Tango Sierra. Alright, get speed down, get flaps in. Take it. We weren't below the delta. Okay, wasn't breaking that speed limit. Okay, 1 white. First notch flaps. 185. They're off. Oh man, this is going to be sketchy. Shoot for about 100 to probably about 100 to 105 knots. It looks like, just based on the speed tape. Okay, gears down 3 green, flaps are down and indicated. Lights are set. Lights were never unset. Runway's in sight, clearance received. Frames are tanking. Oh, frames are actually really bad.
Visual approach runway 24.
Las Vegas clearance, Delta 1174, IFR to Los Angeles International Airport with information pop-up.
Los Angeles International Airport.
Delta 1174, Las Vegas clearance to Los Angeles International Airport, rotate departure Ricky transition, then it's filed, climb via SID, squawk 7073.
Last time I flew a jet in here, I went off the end of the runway.
Delta Ferry, Jared. Delta 1174, Las Vegas clearance, you copy?
Oh, yeah. No problem. Full brakes.
Sky 59.
Speed brake out.
Contact Fullerton Tower.
Easy. There was no touchdown sounds, though.
Fullerton Tower, Sky was 424.
Sky 5954, Fullerton Tower, runway 24, clear to land.
24, good to land, Sky was 59.4, which is a luck.
7 Tango Sierra, taxi parking via Alpha, get it?
Parking Alpha 7 Tango Sierra. See you soon. That wasn't too bad. The plane flies nice. Not really sure this airport's meant for a jet, but that's fine. Yeah, plane flies real nice. Every time I look right, I'm not expecting to see him. Kelvin 107, good to see it. Captain Obvious, welcome aboard. Stikeneer, welcome aboard. K Smith PE, how you doing, Keith? Damn straight that was money.
318 Charlie Delta, contact.
I actually floated just a little more than I wanted to. Like, my goal was to basically plant it right between the numbers and the 1,000 footers. And yeah, I pulled back and just sort of we kept flying a little bit longer than I anticipated. We hit the ASMR, the boom sound. Yes. Go on. Oh, Oh, I know I clicked on it. Never mind. All right, let's get the GPU out. GPU me. Okay, light. Keith, you controlling tonight at all? It's good there, good there. And okay. Where's the click spot? Nope. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fullerton. Not sure why we flew here, but we did. Jeez, open the door. Not bad. Let's go watch Go Navy try to land a CRJ in here. He seems to be a little on the low side right now. I don't think so on the ATC. Okay, that's good. I guess when you control, usually it's because something's going on. About to shower. Oh, thanks, Keith. That's good. You coming back? McShady Pilot, we'll see you later, buddy. $1,000 burger this time. Yeah. All right. So we need to... Oh, you know what I was going to do? All right. While he's coming in. Let's just try this. Transmit to a single app. What if we do that? Yeah, that worked. That's exactly what it was. It's broadcasting on the wrong interface. So how do we tell it to do the right interface? That's the real question. Actually, that might have fixed it. Don't show my IP. Are you serious, man?
Retard.
If you can look at any one of these IP addresses and find a way to get into my machine, good luck. These are all internal IPs. Trust me, I know what's going on. Showing you the internal IP addresses of my home network. Oh, nope, it disappeared. So that's what it was. Okay. Oh, whatever, we'll just do... transmit to a specific device, 53, there we go, and we're good. Works now. Yeah, they're internal IP addresses, so I would not show my external IP address because I know better than that. Not sure what happened to CRJ. Did he stop? Oh, he did. He made it. I'm sorry, we missed it, dude. But he did make it. Yeah, last time I flew in here in a jet, it was in the the Aerobasque, the single engine, the Victory. And we went right off the end of the runway. Like, nothing to it, man. We were just gone. It's all right. You know what? The thing is like, a lot of people, like, networking is a topic that a lot of people don't understand. And that's totally fine. And with IP security being where it's at, and I mean, it shouldn't be the thing, but it is. The only time that I would run into issues is if I broadcast if I had an IPv6 setup and broadcast that address, then that might potentially open me up just because of the way that IPv6 works. But I'm not using IPv6 at the moment. Like my network hardware doesn't support it on the perimeter, or it does. It's just not. It's not easy to set up. I don't score out of 10. My tuba flight. My assessment of this plane is that I will fly it again. I will probably fly it again on stream, which means that it's okay. I don't really do points out of 10 because I think points out of 10, like, they're all subjective, and like, it's better for you to just watch me fly it and say, is this something I think I'm going to enjoy flying? 192.168.1.2 would take you to my NAS, not my computer. Is that my NAS? Is that my NAS or my streaming PC? Nah, 2's my NAS. 2's my NAS. Streaming PC's 5. My PC's 50. My access points are, I think, a 10 and 11 or 11 and 12. I don't know. I got it all written down somewhere what each of the devices are. Let's pack the golf clubs and kick the business people out and go golfing in Monterey. Yeah. All right, folks. I'm going to step away for just a moment here. We're going to make our way up to the golf courses up north and go from there. So if you want to come join us, Fullerton to Monterey is the next flight. We'll get going here in about just a few minutes. Do a little music here. and I'll be right back. DRB.
You by the fire. Listen, listen. There's something I must confide. I know I said that it'd be fine. I know I made it look like it'd be alright. But I think I learned my lesson, and I'm not gonna let you out of my sight. You can call me killer, 'cause I'll bring you to the light. And it might taste bitter when you're answering to God. You can call me killer as you look into my eyes.
What's up? Hey. I think it's dancing. What are the top things to do in Fullerton? Oh, we forgot to check, didn't we? Fullerton attractions. Well, Fullerton's only got the 10 best things to do in Fullerton. So let's see here. Arborium. Go see some. Is it plants? Yeah, it's plants. Like Laguna Lake Park. Go to the movies. You know, it's pretty sad when the third best thing to do is go to the movies. Maverick Theater. Bootleggers Brewery. Now we're talking. Yeah. Only 9 reviews, though. Average-ish. My wife was regaling me with the tale of the last hour. Apparently things were not going too well with the baby. Lots of vomiting happened. And she yelled for me at one point, and of course I didn't hear it because we're here. I was told to share this. Ian recorded Go Navy's landing. Oh, jeez. No wonder you stopped it, dude. You're lucky it didn't keep bouncing. That's impressive. All right, let's do some flight planning here. Okay, we're going from KFUL to KMRY. Turn that down just a touch. No piston, no piston, no piston, no... Turboprop. It might be the best route that we're going to find. Oh, holy crap, dude. Max, thanks for giving... Wow, 20 subs, man. Thank you very much, Max, for giving 20 subs. Cheers. If you guys get a sub from Max, make sure you say thank you. Thank you very much, dude. I really do appreciate it. I gotta figure out now why it's heavy in the left ear. Thank you, Max. I really do appreciate it, buddy. Make sure you go watch Max's new video. Is Keith upset tonight? I don't know. Is that Eclipse? Man, we got quite the hodgepodge here. It was like a Citation, an Eclipse, a Mustang, and TBM. Four amigos here. Oh boy, he might be upset now, Max. San Antonio 727, how you doing, buddy? Andre G28, welcome aboard. All right, let's finish this. I think, yeah, I think that's gonna be the route that I file. We'll come in from the coastal side. Yeah, that works for me. They're gonna reroute us certainly. Like, they're not gonna let us. They're not gonna let us bang in a jet down Victor 459. But hey, whatever. I'm gonna file it anyway. Actually, are there any departures out of here? Oh, there's a departure. Procedure not authorized for turbojet aircraft. Well, that doesn't apply to us. What's the other one do? Not authorized for turboprop or turbojet aircraft. Okay, so there are no departures that apply to us out of here. Which does make sense. So we'll file this and we'll see what we get. IFR? November 717 Tango Sierra. We are a C510 Slant Lima. We're going 350 knots-ish. Departing from KFUL, heading to KMRY. Gonna cruise at... we can probably swing up there 26K. What do you say? do 26. Route of flight is going to be Seal Beach, Victor 459. Lake Hughes, Wiggle, MRY. File that. Busman 69, welcome aboard. Remix Reviews, good evening, happy Friday. Kevin Lister, how you doing? Does the Eclipse still hold the top spot? The Eclipse is pretty good, man. I do still like the Eclipse. I like the Eclipse better than this plane. Put it that way. This thing's totally serviceable though. It's fine. Oh, we're gonna kick the guys out, or the folks out here too. It's gonna be this URL not found in the back into our golf clubs. So let's do let's close the doors. Actually, let's get rid of them first. So we're gonna have this URL not found. He can be the guy staring longingly out the window. And then put some gas in there. Okay. Is that even on both sides? Close. Yeah, it's close. It's right there. Good. All right. I'll put the golf clubs in the back too. Golf clubs in the back, a little bit of ballast in front, apparently. All right, we're good there. Cool. Close the doors. And we're good to go. Max, thank you again for all the subs. I really do appreciate it. I missed the Root. And South Carolina Gaming. I missed. Thank you guys both for your continued support. South Carolina Gaming says we have a baby for 9 months, and the Root is here for 6 months. So if I missed you guys, I'm sorry. I apologize. Cheers. Thank you. iPad, yes. iPad's taken care of. B. Farney, how you doing, Ben? It's good to see you, man. Has been a while. See what I did there? Bet you never heard that one before, have you? Yeah. All right, we'll get the sucker fired up, and then we will move on to get clearance. Done and done. And we'll do the left engine first. Hear about the NAI exposing secret chemtrails. Us pilots try to keep hidden from the public. This is why unions were against them coming to the United States. Yeah. Chemtrails are completely bogus. Come on. I can't even joke about that potentially being correct. All right. Disconnect the GPU. And we'll do the right engine. The frame rate's so bad right now. Holy crap, dude. That's exactly what a chemtrail sprayer would say. Touché. Dude, we're going to fly the jet slow no matter what. This is not a fast jet. I promise you that. Okay, it's 2 good engines.
Marcus has filed. Maintain 2000, expect flight level 2801, 0 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 3147.
She's coming through awfully hot. Like, loud, not...
Monterey 230 on the heading.
Don't get the wrong idea.
Sector Seal Beach, Victor 23 LAX, and Marcus is filed 2 initially 20 and 1020, 131.47.
Sky condition, clear. Temperature 24, 2.15. Altimeter 2904. Arriving and departing runway 24. Visual approaches in use. Reset all runway assignments and hold short instructions.
Probably a Bravo.
Advise on initial contact. You have information Bravo.
Yep. Bravo.
Fullerton Municipal Airport.
Delta 1174 Los Angeles, ground runway
0053 Zulu. Wind variable at 5. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 24, 2.15. altimeter 29904. Arriving and departing runway 24. Visual approach is in use.
Okay, got that. Got that. Good. 29904.
Configuration just changed. Runway 8 left. Runway 8 left. Taxi via Charlie. Bravo 5. Bravo Alpha 8.
It is a very slowtation.
And if you need a little more time for configuring, just...
I actually configured for 8 left, so I was going to have to switch it, so it's great. So I've got 8 left via Charlie, Bravo 5, Bravo, Alpha 8 for Delta 1174.
Oh, I should get the right frequency too, shouldn't I?
Sorry, Charlie Delta, report Big Airport Insights. Currently left here at 12 o'clock and about 8 miles.
21.8. Stand by. Get the right frequency and we'll make a call. Fullerton ground, hello. Citation 717, take us to IFR, clearance Monterey. Gee, I wonder who that could be. You gonna phone it in this time, Max, and crash? Hello? Serby plays. Serby, thanks for 23 months, man. Is this thing on? I know, right? Cheers, buddy. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Sabine, happy Friday. How are you doing? So... I'm on the wrong frequency. No? Oh, yeah. I am on the wrong frequency. Freaking click spots, man.
3251 Charlie Delta, radar contact on the maintaining 1000, contact Los Angeles Center 135.5.
Freaking click spots. You get like a half a millimeter off, and it's like, all right, you're tuning the other one now.
3757 Charlie, Palm Springs clearance, clear to John Wayne Airport, Cathedral 1 departure to Palm Springs as filed. Maintain 7,000, 1 German after departure. Departure frequency 126.7.
Mm-hmm.
Walk 712.
Go on.
All right, clear to...
Now we're on PilotEdge, man.
Cathedral 1 departure.
Oh, yeah, I see you're being facetious. I gotcha. Jack Layham, good to see you. We're in a non-movement area, man. What's it matter? We can have a little fun in the non-movement area. Do chickens swim? Ah! I was talking to my 12-year-old nephew and 10-year-old niece yesterday, and we were trying to figure out, do chickens swim? Because we were talking about this while we were in the pool. I don't know why chickens came up. I think because I was calling them. I was calling my. Actually, you know what? I was calling my nephew a chicken because he wouldn't let me throw him in the pool, and he wouldn't let me have him flip off my shoulders. And he tells me chickens don't swim, and I'm like, why? I don't know if that's actually true or not. So this is the question I posed to the chat: do chickens swim?
Hey, Charlie Delta, about to turn final on 15.
You can bust a move the non-movement. Yeah, you can.
Sorry, Charlie Delta, just gave you landing clearance. Runway 15, clear to land, wind 17.
Have you seen Vassum Control tonight? I'm sure it's crazy, right? Ryan Sag, good to see you.
15, clear to land. A18 Charlie Delta.
3251 Charlie Victor, gave you a left turn, direct San Marcos, climb maintain 1000.
Fullerton ground, citation 717, take us here, IFR clearance Monterey. Of course. Oh, I never did pressurize the plane, did I?
Citation 717, take us here, Fullerton ground, standby.
That was a very unhappy sigh. Ooh, she didn't sound at all pleased.
401 Tango Sierra with Bravo at the transient ramp. We'd like VFR flight falling to
Monterey. Dude, can cats fly? Dude, there's that one video where the cat was in the airplane.
Tango Sierra, Fullerton ground, standby.
Cat in airplane. Yes. Remove cat before flight. Can cats fly? I'm going to go with probably. If you've never seen this before, it's absolutely incredible. I'll link it in the chat. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Citation 7 Tango Sierra, clear to Monterey Airport on departure flight heading 120, radar vector Still Beach VOR. Victor 459, Lake Hughes, direct Avenal, VOR, direct Wiggle, direct. Maintain 2000, expect flight level 260, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 2223.
Cleared Monterey, departure heading 120. Seal Beach, Victor 459, Lake Hughes, Avenal, Wiggle. 2000 departure, 260 within 10, departure 128.1, squawk 2223, Citation 717 Tango Sierra.
Citation 7 Tango Sierra, read back direct. 401 Tango Sierra, departure frequency 12.
Let us finish watching When Cats Fly. Should I shut engine 1 down? Now we're gonna go here in a second. Wait for, because this is now that it's come up, this is too cool. Wait for it. Wait for it. Ah. Oh no! Oh no! What's going on? Oh, it's windy. Best part's coming up though. Watch this guy. He's gonna see him and he's gonna do a double take here in a second. There it is. Oh shit. It's too funny. He's just chilling too. He comes back and he does the landing. And as soon as he slows down sufficiently, the cat's like, man, I can't deal with this. And he is gone. Well, eventually. Anyway, When Cats Fly.
0 at 7.
All right, flight plan.
Clear for takeoff, runway 8 left for
Menu.
Delta 1174. Palm Springs ground left here, 757 Pop Charlie, ready
Flight
for taxi.
plan.
Okay, location.
Seal Beach.
We are west side of field off of Whiskey 2.
Taxi 757 Papa Charlie, Palm Springs ground, runway 31 left, taxi via Whiskey Alpha, thank you.
31 left via Whiskey Alpha, 7 Papa Charlie.
Fullerton ground.
Victor 459.
South transient parking, ready taxi.
Coast 24 Alpha Sierra, runway 24, taxi via Alpha.
24 Alpha.
Taking that to Lake Hughes.
Fullerton ground, Citation 2 Romeo Fox, transient with the current weather for taxi.
So.
Citation 2 Romeo Fox, Chad, you have the Eclipse inside.
Maybe.
Looks like he'll be off your left wing.
Yes, ma'am, we do.
Okay, start 2 Romeo Fox.
He's so
Chad,
polite, Max.
Follow that traffic, runway 24 taxi.
Alright, follow the traffic 24 with taxi, thanks, 2 Romeo Fox.
Avenal.
Tower November 401, Tango Sierra, holding short 24.
Wiggle.
TVM 401, Tango Sierra, Fullerton Tower, on course approved, runway 24, clear for takeoff, wind variable 5.
Ian's doing VFR.
On course approved, runway 24, clear for takeoff, November 401, Tango Sierra.
Wiggle.
Downwind clearance, Papa 1927 Hotel for IFR to Van Nuys.
Done. Done. And then K. It's so much easier to program in the real thing.
So 1927 Hotel, downwind clearance, clear to Van Nuys Airport on departure flight 8220, radar vector Soul Beach as filed. Maintain 2000, expect 4000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 128.1.
So freaking loud.
312.
I have it turned way down, and it's just absolutely cranking.
Departure, radar vector Seal Beach, then is filed. Altitude 2000, 4001.
Yeah, that's more tolerable.
Frequency is.
I swear PilotEdge has gotten louder. All right. Flight plan's done. Come down here. go to transponder. We'll set that real quick. 2223. And the initial altitude's 2,000 feet. We got that. We'll do a flight change for the climb. And heading mode. Okay, so flight change 200. Nope, that's not going to work.
We'll check the transponder code 401, take us here, see you.
All right, 2,000 feet per minute there. I have to be ready to pull the power back, though. And the initial heading is 120.
Delta 1174, contact departure.
Over departure, Delta 11.
Okay, that's set. That's set. That's all ready to go. Let's go nav, anti-collision. Sorry, beacon. Taxi lights. 1 notch of flaps. Set our trims.
Clear in Skyhawk 170, Romeo Bravo, ready for copy IFR.
Of course.
Hotel 1174, Las Vegas departure, better contact.
Fullerton ground station 717, Tango Sierra, south side of the field with Bravo taxi.
Citation 717, Tango Sierra, runway 24, taxi Alpha.
24 Alpha 7, Tango Sierra. Now it needs to be just a little louder. They're left. They're right.
401, Tango Sierra, set departure, radar contact. You are
What happened to our clips?
currently in violation of Los Angeles property space.
Oh,
space,
there's the clips.
Segment you're currently in status starts at 2,500. Shows you
Uh-oh.
at 2,700.
Uh-oh.
Looks like you're below that now. Thank you. Domain altimeter.
It's all right. It happens.
Maintain appropriate V for altitude. 24 Alpha Sierra, contact circuit departure.
Blame Suzanne.
Departure, see ya.
32 Romeo Foxtrot.
It's all right, man. It happens.
Line up away 24, turn
170 Romeo Bravo, Johnny clearance. Believe you're calling for IFR to Burbank. Stand by.
Yeah, 19-1, 28-1 for the next one.
There's some feds up, Papa Charlie, Palm Springs Tower, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff, wind 30015, that's 20.
Click spot there somewhere. Why is it going up?
left, clear for takeoff, 757 Papa Charlie.
Okay.
Eclipse 24 Alpha Sierra, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 4,000.
Sierra.
TB1 Tango Sierra, contact SoCal approach 128.5.
Good suck. Good to see us. PilotEdge, a big leap from VATSIM. I've been using VATSIM for a couple of years and want something more realistic. Depends on how proficient you are, honestly. Like, it's a leap, yes, but I don't think it's as bad as people make it out to be. As long as you have some good idea of what you're doing and you don't put yourself in over your head. Effect and effect. Good to see it.
Eclipse 4 Alpha Sierra, contact SoCal approach 134.9.
Fullerton Tower, Citation 717, Tango Sierra, holding short 24.
The 401 Tango Sierra, SoCal approach LA altimeter 29906. Taxi jump Papa Charlie, contact SoCal.
Uh-oh, we got a hot 600.
Over to departure, sub.
Eclipse 4 Alpha Sierra, contact SoCal approach 134.9.
Oh, you're probably talking about, yeah, never mind. VATSIM is simple with the ATC, just wondering if there are major differences. I mean, the biggest difference is that, like, the frequencies, you don't know what they are.
717 Tango Sierra, Fullerton Tower, runway 24, line up and wait.
Line up, runway 24, 717 Tango Sierra. The biggest differences are, like, for frequencies, you have to look frequencies up, like actual frequencies off the charts. And you don't necessarily know, like, when you're en route, you don't know which approach or which center frequency you're going to get next. It's like, that's a big change, so it's kind of like, it's very dynamic. It's also, like, with the exception of some F&Os, it's also a lot busier most of the time. Like, tonight is hopping. Hopping. New plane, T-Craft. How you doing, man? Yeah. We were flying the Citation Mustang by RWDesign. It just came out about a week and a half ago. It is a very good plane. I'm happy with it.
Clearance available. Copy.
Ready, copy.
Again, 170 Romeo Bravo.
There, Romeo Bravo. I have your clearance ready. However, it's a full route clearance. So
oh boy.
Ready to copy.
Ready to copy. 0 Romeo Bravo.
There's 7 Tango Sierra Runway 2 for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 247 Tango Sierra. Lights. Camera. Action. Yes, let's go flying.
170 Romeo, clear to Burbank, Bob Hope Airport on departure. Fly heading 220. Radar vector Soul Beach. Sector 23.
Power set.
Popper.
Green, green, green.
Santa Monica 125 radial. Santa Monica VOR. Santa Monica 311 radial. Silex. Direct. Maintain 2000. Expect 4000. 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 128.1. Squawk 2704. Hold your readback, please.
Positive rate, gear up. Start the rate turn to 120.
Los Angeles VOR, climb and maintain 6000. 7 Tango Sierra, contact departure.
Departure, 7 Tango Sierra, we'll see you.
Delta 1174, sorry for level off, contact Los Angeles Center 134.65.
No problem, 134.65 for Delta 1174.
So 1 Tango Sierra, contact SoCal Bridge 134.2.
3420-401 Tango Sierra, see.
Like 120 is the wrong heading here, but that's what I read back. SoCal approach 717 Tango Sierra, 1,700 climbing 2,000.
Delta 1174, Los Angeles Center, climb and maintain flight level 230.
There's a level off. Keep the speed below 200.
717 Tango Sierra, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 7,000.
7,000, 7 Tango Sierra.
SoCal departure, November 401 Tango Sierra, 5.6 climbing 16.5.
TBN 401 Tango Sierra, SoCal approach, Burbank altimeter 2995. Report leaving 11,500.
905 will give you a call when leaving 11,500, 401 Tango Sierra.
Delta 1174, contact Los Angeles Center 133.2.
All right. Let's go flight change. Bring that up to 200. Here we go. Climb detent 120. Up we go.
4 Alpha Sierra, contact SoCal Bridge 125.2.
SoCal 125.2, 24 Alpha Sierra.
I really don't think this is the wrong
Delta
heading, but this is what I got.
133.2.
Max, thanks for giving it a sub to Borked.
37 Papa Charlie, turn left.
Cheers, buddy. Appreciate it.
388.
Left 260, join Victor 388, South Papa Charlie.
SoCal approach, Eclipse 24 Alpha Sierra, level 6,000.
Vectors to the Seal Beach VOR. Yeah. Yeah, usually you don't get that, but it's alright. Going to power back a bit.
Someone was checking in and your call sign or your transmission was broken, so you give them a call sign.
The VFR departure went great except for the 37th of Bravo violation. That happens, man. Oh, okay. I got a different thing than what everybody... I filed something different. Yeah, that's all right. We'll go in the inland route.
Expect higher after Ventura.
Okay, 2906, expect higher after Ventura. Alpha Sierra.
7 Tango Sierra, turn right, heading 250, expect direct Soul Beach, contact SoCal Bridge 127.4.
250 1274 7 Tango Sierra.
There's Air Romeo Bravo, go ahead with the readback.
Okay, wait for a readback correct before I say anything. It's almost like we're leaving out of John Wayne here. There is John Wayne. behind us? There it is. Nope. That's... Oh, there it is right there. Yeah. Now I just want to take a nap. Yeah, you got a ways to go. SoCal Citation 717, take us 07,000.
717, take us, climb and maintain, 12,000. Clear direct Seal Beach, run Victor 450.
Okay, 12,000, Seal Beach, Victor 459, 7, take us 0. Alright, we go flight plan. Bring you all the way up here. Seal Beach, direct. Enter. We go nav mode. We go flight change. 200 knots ish. Back to the climb detent. Right there. So I'm looking at my detents over here.
I'll need your location and check your squawk code 6312.
All right. I'm on the verge of finding this. How does it compare to the Eclipse 550? I still prefer the Eclipse 550 myself, but they're pretty similar. It's a question of whether you want the Skyview or you want the G1000. I like that Skyview. I really enjoy using that thing as opposed to the Laminar G1000. But they're very much the same airplane in a lot of ways. Like performance-wise, they're pretty much the same. How well they run in the sim, they're pretty much the same. How well they look and all that. So it's a toss-up. On the G1000, does the blue airspeed line give you best climb performance? The blue line on an airspeed tape is your best single engine climb. I think it's best rate of climb single engine. So ostensibly you want to be faster than that most of the time, because if you lose an engine, you want to be able to bang out best single engine climb immediately. Yeah, the Skyview is so easy to use, man. I'm a little disappointed that it's probably dead now, but it's good stuff. But I'm pretty impressed with this airplane. Like it's good. I probably enjoy this more than the Citation or the Premier. If only because it's not using the default GP or default FMS.
Maintain 8,000, 24 Office Sierra. How's my radio?
You're coming in fine now. Just the first time you checked in, all I heard was just one gear approach and it just cut off.
Okay.
Oops.
7 Tango Sierra, contact Circle approach 134.9er.
34.9er, 7 Tango Sierra. Tuba Flight, how you doing? James G, welcome aboard.
Gear approach 124.7.
2472R.
4 Alpha Sierra, contact Los Angeles Center 135.9.
What happened tonight? 24.9er.
4 Alpha Sierra, Los Angeles Center 135.5.
LA Center 135.5, 24 Alpha Sierra.
Center Citation 717 Tango Sierra 12,000.
717 Tango Sierra, still a SoCal approach, should be 134.9 or two-way frequency 134.9.
34.9er, sorry about that, 7 Tango Sierra.
1 Citation 2 Romeo Fox 6,000.
Eclipse 24 Alpha Sierra, Los Angeles Center, clear direct San Marcos, COR, climb and maintain, flight level 230. There 2 Romeo Foxtrot, point the good approach, Oxnard altimeter, 2997, climb and maintain 8,000.
8,000, Romeo Fox.
There's 717. 7 Papa Charlie, contact SoCal approach 135.4, traffic slightly left.
You're 251 Charlie Victor into John Wayne. Enjoy my sim before I go on vacation. Yeah, nice, dude.
Northeastbound altitude gate 10,600, type unknown.
I am
5.4, we got the traffic in sight.
looking forward to getting my call done here so we can get a little higher. Approach 7 Tango Sierra 12,000. Up.
Citation 717 Tango Sierra, approach, thank you. LA altimeter 29906.
906.
SoCal answer 757 Charlie level
Contact Los Angeles Center 135.5.
Am I not going to get higher?
Citation 2 Romeo Foxtrot Los Angeles Center, clear direct, San Marcos, VOR, climb and maintain flight level 230.
AVE.
Citation 7 Tango Sierra, contact Los SoCal approach 134.2.
34-2, 7 Tango Sierra. Just want to get a little higher. I'll get the bits here in a second. I'm sorry.
SoCal answer 757 Papa Charlie level 10,000.
Busy tonight.
757 Papa Charlie.
This is a really, really bizarre way to get me out of here. I'm kind of like, and I'm not. It's not a knock against Geneva or anything. It's just, it's perplexing. SoCal approach citation 717 Tango Sierra 12,000.
So 3045 Victor Charlie and clearance on site. 717 Tango SoCal approach for Bank altimeter 29905. Climb and maintain 14,000. Contact Los Angeles Center 125.27.
2527 14,000 7 Tango Sierra. Okay, let's get that in first. 25.
Delta 1174 descend via Angel 4 arrival.
2527. That's in. 14,000.
170 right Bravo John Wayne Tower, runway 20 left to Kilo, clear for takeoff, wind 2208.
Just do vertical speed up for now. Until we get our final climb. SoCal approach citation 717 Tango Sierra 12,200 climbing 14,000. Lost flight simmer, good to see you. Happy Saturday to you. Yeah, things do get busy from time to time. Like, she's really busy right now. There's just a lot of people, because we got 4 guys on our flight, and then she's got a few others as well. SoCal approach citation 717 Tango Sierra 13,500 climbing 14,000.
Citation 717 Tango Sierra Los Angeles Center, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Level 230 717 Tango Sierra. Alright, so now we're going to go back to flight change mode. 200, 23,000 feet.
Citation 7 Tango Sierra, like a shortcut direct Avenal VOR.
Okay, we'll take direct Avenal 717 Tango Sierra.
Citation 7 Tango Sierra, direct Avenal.
7 Tango Sierra. Alright, flight plan. That freaking departure dude was so busy.
Maintain 16,000.
Holy cow, dude.
Oh, okay, we'll stop at 16 here. That might be tough to climb at, okay, we'll stop at 16.
Yeah, those two guys are right on top of each other. The Citation beats the Eclipse any day of the week in climb performance, that's for sure. Oh, excuse me.
There's a runway for the contact circuit departure.
Alright, we got the window for a little bit. Man, that was just like boom, 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 boom. I did not expect it to be that way out of Fullerton. But I'm actually super happy with that. Like I picked Fullerton because it was like a different sort of thing. 33.2 7 Tango Sierra.
70 runway Bravo circuit departure radar contact.
Do that. Go to standard.
There are 2 runway Foxtrot. Sorry for the inconvenience there. Climbing to level 230.
No problem. Alpha 23 now, 2 Romeo.
EA 50 with its 200 foot per minute climb rate. Yeah, pretty much. Los Angeles Center, Citation 717, Tango Sierra, flight level 184, climbing flight level 230.
Citation 717, Tango Sierra, Los Angeles Center, climb and maintain flight level 260.
Climb and maintain flight level 260, Citation 717, Tango Sierra.
So 1 Tango Sierra, contact Los Angeles Center 135.5.
135.5, 401 Tango Sierra.
I think we are good.
Clear for takeoff 12208.
It's bonkers. How's the Mustang? Honestly, so far so good. I am having a good time with this plane. I had zero expectations coming into this. I have flown a number of RWDesign planes, and my opinions or a number of planes where he's been involved with the avionics and whatnot, and my opinions have been mixed. But I think this is probably worth the $30 they're charging for it. Personally, I think I still prefer the Eclipse, only because there's a lot of planes with the G1000. I kind of like the Skyview, but this plane I think is good. I think if you bought this, you would be happy with it.
64 officer, contact Los Angeles Center 133.2.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
LA Citation 2 Romeo Fox.
Just, man, that departure was just crazy, dude.
2 Romeo Fox, Los Angeles Center, climb and maintain flight level 280.
280, Citation 2 Romeo Fox.
Bounced off on that 120 heading. The 120 heading was pretty smart because it kept us all fairly well split up, especially since I'm on a slightly different route than they are. And it's going to keep us pretty well split up coming into Monterey as well. I wonder where we end up joining up. We probably join up pretty close to Abbinall is my guess. Actually, no, we don't wiggle, I guess. We're pretty close to the wiggle. We all filed different routes, though. She's earning those dollars tonight, yeah. Probably going to grab it. Need a plane to get me back into simming. The 62 is the only thing I want to fly anymore. Well, this is going to be very similar to the DA62 just because of the displays. Pilot, when will drink service start? Get it yourself. I'm busy. There is no. One of these is a cooler. I couldn't tell you which because it won't open up, but one of these is a cooler. Here. You can have your table. As this girl now found stares longingly out the window.
Part of your flight plan. 24 Alpha Los Angeles Center, how do you read?
Thanks, Anonymous, for gifting a sub to Whiskey is My Medicine. Cheers, my friend. You asked a long departure and departure. I'll wait till cruise. You can ask it now, Rob. I'm sorry I missed it. So also I missed some. I missed Lolo Hawaii. Thank you very much for the bits, buddy. I appreciate that as well. I'm so sorry I missed those. I hope you understand. Just finished my Cat 2 earlier today. You think the Panthera would be for good for Cat or I ratings, or maybe go with something a bit slower? The Panthera is pretty fast. The Panthera, you're probably gonna struggle a little bit with the Cat. Whatever the Cat rating is, it has you go from Torrance and do the LA routes. But I think the plane overall is it's well served for most of the stuff, just because it's got some legs. It goes. But it is gonna like, things are gonna happen very fast on that. I think it's the 9, the Cat 9 rating. I haven't flown it for a while, but it's a pretty good plane. Who did a GA Monday next week? Because it has been a long time. Any slower touchscreen options? Oof. No. Not that I can think of, no. Does the Panthera have the Skyview in it? It does, doesn't it? Yeah, nothing.
It's probably a terrible moment. We can disconnect. It will cause any inconvenience to you, but we need about 10 minutes off the flight deck deal from matter in the back. Is that going to be a problem tonight?
So 2 hours left at maintain present speed or greater. You've already got your cruise altitude climb, so you should be.
Yeah, I don't. For the I ratings, it'll be totally fine. Yeah, I think the Panthera would be a good pickup. It's a good GA plane. Like it's nice having the speed, so it makes some of those things go pretty quick. Well, we want to pull back to our cruise detent over here. There we go. But yeah, I hadn't thought about doing the ratings of the Panthera. We should, like I said, we're gonna fly the Panthera again. It's been a long time. Put a lot of time in that when it first came out, and then kind of moved on to other planes. I like the Diamond DA62, man. Like that's still one of my favorite. That's still one of my favorite like actual GA planes. It's really good for those ratings. It goes 180 knots. It's slower than I think it's slower than the Panthera, but it's still pretty solid. But yeah, I mean, there's tons of options out there. When you said my name in chat, I have a sound that plays an FA call button sound. I like that, Kyokin. Kyokin's not busy. All right, well, Kyokin's got the drinks covered for you. Get caught up. Slizner, good to see it. I used the Panera. He used the Panthera for the I ratings. I used a bunch of stuff. Like I did a couple of them in the Diamond. That was probably my favorite plane for those.
Over to 132.37 Delta 1174.
Yeah, the Diamond was probably my favorite plane doing some of those I ratings. But I think I pretty much did them all in different planes.
Right 330-240.
Did you close the door on the way out? Oh, you're talking about me? Yeah, we closed the door. You can't open the. Apparently, you could open the door before this patch. But you can't do that now. I suppose that should be a welcome relief. The 310 looks like it's gonna be my favorite GA plane. I need to fly that one of these days. I was gonna fly it, and then I got scared because the control surfaces were twitching the day that I was gonna fly it, so I flew something else. But we'll add that one to the list as well. The DA62, been a while since I've touched it. Didn't they update? The 62 they've updated several times. Yeah. Safa Jake, how you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. If you're saying good day, I'm assuming it's happy Saturday for you. It's a very different beer. No skydiving today. I'm not jumping out of this in front of a jet engine, that's for sure. I keep forgetting the power settings on the DA62 and set the engines on fire. Yeah. About 92% is all you need out of those things, or all you're going to get out of those things. I don't like braking on the 62. Oh, okay. And there's always the turboprops, the E1000 and the TBM.
Delta 11.4, SoCal approach. Thank you. You're checking what's blocked though. Are you landing south side?
Crosswind, good to see you. Is this bird frame friendly? It seems to be middle of the road. I think because it's got all three of the displays up here, it's a little bit slower. Like I'm seeing mid 30s to 40s right now. I've seen low 20s back in SoCal, which sort of puts it on the mid to lower tier as far as frames goes. But yeah, I mean, I haven't, it still stayed above 19. It still stayed above that magic number. But it definitely isn't as good as some other airplanes.
Turn back to intercept B25.
What are my thoughts on the new Microsoft Flight Sim announcements? We've talked about that a few times, but I'm very excited. I think that Microsoft has the potential to bring in a new crowd of people, to get new people interested in flight sims, and if the sim is, if the sim is even a fraction of what we kind of want it to be, that'll be a very good thing. So I think putting it on the Xbox will be a smart decision, and I'm excited to see what they come out with. So I'm not at all down on it. I know a lot of folks are down on it and doom and gloom and whatever, but we also only have like a 3.5-4 minute long trailer to go off of, and a single blog post on their website. So there really isn't a lot of information for us to go off on to say this is how it's going to be. But I'm cautiously optimistic. Does anybody rate aircraft by FPS? It's difficult to do that. So So airplane FPS, like, it's difficult to say this is the best plane for frames because so you can lose frames because you don't have enough VRAM to load all the textures in. Or you can lose frames because you don't have enough CPU horsepower to run their avionics. Or you can lose frames because you don't have enough cores to run the multi-core avionics. So, like, the TBM is slower than some of the Aerobasque stuff for different reasons, which are slower than, like the original version of the Rotate MD-8. It had these crazy 4K textures. The Coronado stuff just has these bonkers textures. So it's difficult to say that this plane is the best for frames, like versus one or the other, because they can all be slow for different reasons. I usually hesitate to like have that conversation, just because of that. Like this plane looks very nice. I'm not sure if the frames are because like the frame rate is a little bit lower because of the displays, because of the avionics he's got running in the background, because of the quality of the panels, or like what the deal there is. So I usually refrain from commenting on that stuff unless it's like really bad.
251 Charlie Victor, contact circle approach 128.1.
What do you get a turboprop? You should get the Epic or the TBM. People don't like change. That's probably it more than anything else. People look at what FSX was, or look at what FSX is today, and they say, "Oh, it's gonna be bad." And a lot of it is because like Robert Randazzo came out and was like, "This thing's gonna suck." And PMDG's like, I think PMDG is their business model's almost threatened. Yeah, their business model is almost threatened by, you know, what Microsoft wants to come in and do. They make good money right now because I think P3D development is quite difficult, and they have the product, whatever, and they're viewed the way that they're viewed, and blah blah blah, just stuff. How is the new job? So far, so good. I have a lot of ramping up to do. I have a lot of stuff to get my hand or dig my hands into. But initial stuff is going quite well. I'll never really talk too much about my day job outside of hey, it's going great. Or this is where we're going. I just bought the plane from the org. Sorry, where do I get the patch? I missed that. Oh, you got that. Okay. If you got this plane from the org, load it up. It'll run an updater inside the plane and have you reload the airplane, and that's how you get the patch. But yeah, new job is good. We're doing prep for Oshkosh. I'll be at Oshkosh for actually, I think I'm going down Saturday now. It looks like I'm going to go down a day early. I'll be there Saturday through Friday evening. The DD scenery, Seattle scenery is trying to pull 16 gigs of VRAM. Yeah. I dropped my texture settings down to I think medium because of the Zwiecki Seattle scenery. Like it wants to eat so much VRAM. So you fly an airplane in there that's already a little high on the texture quality, and you're gonna see your frame rate tank. Like it's gonna actually just gonna be gone. Whereas you can take the TBM in there, it'll probably be fine. You take an Aerobasque plane in there, it'll probably be okay. You take a default 172 in there, it'd be great. CVG was the worst. Never wanted to load correctly. Also nuked the FPS. Yeah. LAX has always been my testing ground. So the Mr. X LAX is pretty heavy on the frames as well. I think, was that payware or was that freeware? I think it was a payware when they came out, right? It's a very different beer than what I had earlier. Berkshire Brewing Company, Mosaic Tunnel Amber Ale. It's good. I'm not sure how I feel about an amber ale in the middle of the summer, but it's all right. Yeah, no problem, Bad Aviator. Yeah, I mean, I generally try to like comment if they feel sluggish or choppy, but it's difficult to like I would take any rankings of FPS with a grain of salt, because because they're going to vary vastly depending on what kind of computer you have or what you have for hardware. Like I'm running a relatively low core speed, but a large number of cores, which is going to impact the sim differently. I also have an RTX 2080 Ti, which is really going to impact the sim differently. So my bottlenecks are not your bottlenecks. In fact, let's see how things are running right now. The GPU is downclocked. The GPU is running at it's downclocked itself to 1200 to 1300 megahertz. When this thing is actually up and running full speed, it's running at like 2045 or 2065 megahertz. So it's downclocking itself over 700 megahertz right now, and it's still only running at 30%, 35, 40% utilization. Like that's how little it's banging on the graphics card right now. It's all CPU. While we have a number of cores that are running sort of mid-range and whatnot, and kind of all over the place here. So, like X-Plane's very much a CPU-bound sim for me. So the thing that always brings me down are the avionics and things along those lines. Yeah. Temps are 55C. I'm happy with that. CPU, the fans are running at like 50% gas. Like the machine right now is just kind of like whatever, man. But if I was running a 9900K running at 5 gigahertz, it might be a different story. You know, the sim would run a little bit better. We'd be using more of the GPU. And this plane may be less of a bottleneck than it is right now. You got a slideshow going into Jazwaki. Ian, if you got a slideshow going into Seattle, it's probably because you've got your texture resolution set too high. Max, are you back?
Delta 1174, SoCal, correction, add Delta contact tower 133.9.
I should fly the King Air again, actually. Maybe we'll do the King Air next week. Because it has been a lot. We haven't flown that since it came out. It has been patched. It's a good idea. It's my experience, too. My CPU changes made more difference than my GPU. 980 Ti was just fine up until my motherboard died. Yeah. I mean, your graphics card will make a difference until it doesn't. And then eventually you hit a point where it's all about your CPU. And, you know, and right now it's like X-Plane single-threaded, or X-Plane core speed is the single best thing for the sim. If you can get a 5 gigahertz core running, like the sim is going to probably run quite well. The 4.2 I've got running for my Ryzen chip, it does fine, but it certainly lags behind what I could get from Intel. I make up for it by it being stupidly cheap compared to the 9900K, and just all the stuff I do outside of the sim. When X-Plane goes full Vulcan, CPU cores will be much more useful. Potentially, yeah. I mean, if you look at the graphs though that Laminar put out, the largest POA is probably a point of interest. If you look at the comparison that the X-Plane developers made with pre-Vulcan and post-Vulcan, I think he's probably not ice cream. He probably had something like some legit come up. 2745, 7 Tango Sierra, and 2RF is still off frequency.
Roger. If you can reach him, I don't know, I'm trying to give him a frequency change. It is kind of time.
Okay, I'll send him a text.
So 40 X-ray contact, circuit departure.
Let's get 2745 put in here before I forget it. If you can get back. Okay, let him know. What are you drinking today? Right now I'm having an amber ale. Oakland Center, good evening. Citation 717 Tango Sierra, flight level 260.
November 717 Tango Sierra, Oakland Center, rudder.
Roger. Does this game have failures? It does. Yeah, if you turn them on. I have the failures turned off. I don't think they add a whole lot to the experience for me. I fly a different airplane every single week, so it's basically impossible for me to know the systems of the planes well enough to be able to consistently do failures and things like that, where it's like, oh, if I lose this random thing, like, okay, what do I do? I have no idea. So it's more fun for me to simulate the procedures, normal procedures, I should say, navigation, communication, all that stuff. It's more useful for me that way as well.
1 Alpha Zulu, roger. You still appear to be squawking.
Daniel's your fan. Welcome aboard, by the way. Happy Friday. Question of the night. I need a freshie. Whiskey or rum? I'm going to always say whiskey.
1 Alpha Zulu, roger.
Rum is fine, but I would almost always take a glass of whiskey over a glass of rum. Or if you know what? If you want to, a nice glass of cognac.
Roger.
A nice glass of cognac kind of bridges the gap between the sweetness of the rum and the smokiness of the whiskey. That might be the way to go tonight. That might be what I have for a nightcap after we're done here. It's a good idea. I like good ideas. Lee Mongoose, welcome aboard. I also don't think the failures in this type of sim don't really matter. I mean, you can simulate some failures that'll do some pretty catastrophic things. Like if I lost an engine right now, I'd want to go land somewhere. If I lost a hydraulic system, you know, if I lost electrical system, like things will start getting real. You know, we're gonna have some fuel issues at some point too, because Captain didn't do a very good job planning for fuel. You begin to see why this plane is no longer on the market too.
Big Sur, Paps 1 arrival, Cessna maintain flight level 240.
I don't have any cognac. Well, sucks for you. Young Hoon, what's going on, buddy? I think it's a happy Saturday for you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Cognac and a cigar, the full Churchill, yeah. I had, what did we have last night? I had brandy last night. I had brandy with my cigar last night. It was quite good. I forget what the brandy was, though. I forget what kind it was.
Direct Big Sur and 240 to Romeo Fox.
November 24 Alpha Sierra.
6 minutes ago, Monterey reported 2607 knots, overcast 1100 feet, so we're definitely going to get a instrument approach.
Okay, 230, cleared Monterey.
Ian, you might need to pick up a clearance. Yeah, we're in the Mustang right now.
240.
This thing just came out about 2 weeks ago, thereabouts. 1 to 2 weeks. I like it. It's good. How much fuel? Well, we have 350 pounds on each side, and we're burning 417 pounds an hour. It's going to take me 20 minutes to get there, so. Cleared Monterey, present position, Big Sur, Peds 1 arrival, 717 Takeoff 0.
Thank you. November 2, Romeo Foxtrot, I think I may have blocked you. Cross Big Sur, add and maintain 10,000, Monterey altimeter 3005.
Big Sur,
all right, let's do flight plan.
To Romeo Fox.
Thank you. Oakland, TBM 401, Tango Sierra 16.5. 401 Tango Sierra, Oakland Center, possible rebels altimeter.
Okay, so I'm going to put Big Sur in here first to get myself direct Big Sur. Actually, you know what we can do? We just do procedures, select arrival. This will work.
Oakland Center, I'm not receiving Monterey's ATIS yet.
Big Sur.
What's the weather looking like down there?
And then we go flight plan, clear.
Roger.
Standby. November 1 Alpha Zulu NorCal.
Okay, so I'll turn this towards Big Sur now. So we look at this arrival, we go Big Sur, and then down to KMRY, and then Pebs, and then into the
Extended pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 240.
PD 2407, take us through. And then down to the Munso VOR.
Fort Alpha Sierra, contact Oakland Center 128.7.
Procedure. Arrival. Heb. Add a route.
2 Romeo Foxtrot, cross Big Sur at
Direct.
250 knots or greater.
Yes, sir. Big Sur at 250 or greater to
Approach. Arnav Zulu, you think? Sure, let's go with that. SNS.
Oakland Center.
We'll see if that's what we end up getting.
Level 240.
Okay. So next up, I want to see if I can grab the Addons. 1925.
Altimeter 3005, say speed.
Speed.
2000.
Speed.
We are at
Speed.
250
Speed.
indicated.
Feeling 1000
24 Alpha
overcast.
Sierra, Roger, maintain
Temperature
250 knots or less.
Dew point 11. Altimeter 3005.
250 knots or less. Taking the altimeter. Sorry.
Departing
4 Alpha
runway
Sierra,
10
Monterey,
left.
altimeter 3005.
I am at
3005.
runway 10 right approaching you. VFR departure is contact.
Okay, ILS 10 right, it's in use.
Ride on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested.
Number 401 Tango Sierra, do you still need the weather monitor?
Short instruction.
Negative, we just got it off back down, so appreciate it though, thanks.
Bravo.
Monterey Peninsula Airport. ATIS information Bravo. 0054 Zulu. Wind 250 at 8. Visibility 10.
Okay, we got
Feeling
tailwinds.
1000 overcast. Temperature 16. Dew point 11.
Plenty of room for a tailwind, though. All right, that's good.
005. Arrival.
So let's get set up for this. Maps, flight plan, procedure, approach, ILS 10 right. Assume from Z-bed. It'll be vectors to final anyway. Don't actually want that on the screen. Okay, we got that. Let's go back here. Monterey approach. So I'm going to grab the ILS 10 right approach and the airport diagram. So I don't need you anymore. I got the arrival. I got the approach. I got the airport diagram. So let's go ahead and let's see. Should we start down now? Yeah, let's go and start down now. I think we're Fullerton Center 717 Tango Sierra. Can you verify the altitude we can descend to?
7 Tango Sierra, descend and maintain flight level 240.
Okay, 240 and we'll start down now. 7 Tango Sierra.
7 Tango Sierra Rider. Contact Oakland Center 128.7.
28.7, 7 Tango Sierra.
Oakland Center, November 401, Tango Sierra. Currently VFR on top. We'd like to pick up a pop-up IFR into Monterey, please.
Pop up. These manipulators are
1 Tango Sierra Rider.
infuriating.
Verify your navigation equipment type.
We are slant Gulf.
401 Tango Sierra Roger, clear to Monterey Airport, be at present position, direct Salinas, then direct, descend and maintain 16,000.
Clear to Monterey, direct Salinas, direct and down to 16,000 for 401 Tango Sierra.
Fullerton Center, Citation 717 Tango Sierra, flight level 255, descending flight level 240.
Enter.
That iPad though.
Roger.
Ah!
Number 7 Tango Sierra, cross Big Sur. At or above 2,000, descend and maintain 10,000, Monterey altimeter 3005.
Okay, down to 10,000 and Big Sur at or above 12,000, 717 Tango Sierra. Sorry about that. This is final. Thanks for the bits.
2 Romeo Foxtrot, affirmative.
Cheers. Appreciate it.
November 653 Alpha Whiskey, ground.
Okay, I'm going to put 12,000 in for now, just to make sure we stay above that going into Big Sur.
November 3 Alpha Whiskey, runway 34 right, taxi to a hotel.
But it's going to be pretty close
Foxtrot, contact NorCal approach 121.3.
21.3, 2 Romeo 5.
Jay Dugan, how you doing, my friend? Happy Friday to you as well. It's good to see you. Tanner Man, welcome aboard. Am I going to try the Legacy 650? I got a link.
November 2 Romeo Foxtrot, NorCal approach, expect pilot 10 right approach. The other aircraft calling, say again.
PQ4 checkmate, welcome aboard.
At the King City Airport.
Ernie the Cat, welcome back. B2, good to see you. B2 has had hypoxia more times than he can remember. Are we not pressurized? No, we're pressurized. We're good. I don't think we pressurized on the way down. I definitely forgot to turn the bleeds on. Heading down here. Or heading down to Fullerton.
November 172 Sierra.
Have you flown the D-Den CL30? I have, yes.
To the Paso Robles Airport as filed.
I like the D-Den. I like the Challenger. It's pretty good.
128.7 squawk 2455 full release.
What gonna get held out here? How's the fuel situation looking? Not great.
Code 2455, hold for release, 2 Sierra Papa.
November 2 Sierra Papa, read back direct.
Looks good, actually. We're doing great on fuel. I do not foresee any problems.
24 Sierra. Sir, what's your vertical speed?
We are at 750 right now.
That's the best you can descend at?
No, we're having some issues with the speed and vertical speed. We're going to get back on track here.
November 24 Alpha Sierra, roger.
The bluntness is fantastic.
Contact NorCal approach 121.3.
Embraer Legacy 650 by X-Crafts. Is this new?
November 1 Tango Sierra, descend and maintain 8,000. Contact NorCal approach 121.3. 8,000 and 121.3.
Oh no! This has a Rob Wilson FMC, doesn't it?
Romeo Foxtrot, descended pilot's discretion.
Oof, I don't know. I do have a tough time with that FMC. But I don't know. I guess we'll try it at some point. I didn't even know this existed.
November 24 Alpha Sierra, NorCal.
I'm not really a fan of that Tecton FMS though. What's knots and alt? Well, knots is our speed, and altitude is how high we are. Do I like the Mustang or the P1 more? I like the Mustang better than the P1 probably, but the Premier one is nice because it's a full-speed jet. Like it actually can keep up with it can keep up with all the all the airplanes, which is not something this Mustang can do. It is very slow. Ricky Pro, welcome aboard. Good to see you. James G, welcome aboard. John Wayne, loving the stream. Final question before I go get food is this is FSX. What do you think about X-Plane 11? This is X-Plane 11. I just have never changed the stream game. Love the Tecton. See, that's the thing is some people like the Tecton FMS. I just have never it's never worked for me. I haven't taken the time to learn how to use it. I don't find it to be particularly intuitive. It's fine. Like I said, lots of people use it. They like it, and that's totally okay. It just isn't for me. But yeah, this is X-Plane 11. We stream under I stream under FSX because I don't know, because it doesn't matter. Jeff PC, welcome aboard. I've got the Hawker. The FMS is a nightmare. Yeah. Yeah, I used it. I forget the last one. I think the Embraer 195 or 175, whatever the second set of Embraers he put out was. X-Crafts put out, and I think I just used the default FMS. And a bunch of people were like, "Well, why didn't you use the Tecton FMS?" I'm like, don't get it. I really just don't get it.
Clearance wide by, if not off by 0218, release for departure to Sierra Papa.
I just got the Coronado Embraer 300 and my G3000 lags. You're probably talking about the Phenom 300. It's my guess. Yeah, Embraer Phenom 300, and That G1000's not very good. That's the Coronado in-house built G1000 that came out prior to X-Plane 11, and it never did run particularly well. So far, so good, dogs. How you doing, buddy? We're on our way into Monterey. At or above 12,000, Big Sur, and then 10,000 from there. Picking up as much speed as I can in the descent here. All while hoping I don't have to declare a fuel emergency. I think we'll be okay.
November 401 Tango Sierra, turn left heading 280, vectors final approach course.
First impressions of the Mustang, I like it. It's good. It's totally fine plane. I think it's similar to the Eclipse in a lot of ways, like performance and all that. It's a serviceable plane.
November 717 Tango Sierra, contact North Cal approach 121.3.
Say again for 7 Tango Sierra.
7 Tango Sierra, contact North Cal approach 121.3.
21.3, 7 Tango Sierra.
You got a 576, say again.
Back all runway.
Let's see if it's still Bravo. Could be Charlie. Okay, it's Charlie now.
Departure frequency 120.4,
Airport.
4404.
Information Charlie. 0154 Zulu. Wind 250 at 7. Visibility 10. Ceiling 1,100 overcast. Temperature 15. Dew point 11. Altimeter 3005. Arrive runway 10 right. Departing runways 10 left. 10 ALS runway 10 right approach and
Net of 576, read back correct.
Approach Citation 717 Tango Sierra 13.6 descending 10,000 with Charlie.
Number 717 Tango Sierra, North Cal approach, expect ILS 10 right approach.
7 Tango Sierra.
November 3 Alpha Whiskey, Salt Lake City Tower. After departure, flighting 320, runway 34 right, clear for takeoff.
And approach to Romeo Fox. We can accept the short approach at the final approach fix for sequencing.
To Romeo Fox, Roger, descend and maintain 3,000.
Okay, 110.7, final approach course 1098. We got 7,000 feet to work with. The touchdown zone elevation is 198 feet. We are going to cross the final approach fix at 1,700. If we have to hold, it's going to be above 2,600. Holds are going to be to the south side of the localizer. Bring that all the way down to minimums of 200 feet AGL. In the event of a missed approach, it's going to be 600, left turn 030, 5,000. Intercept the Salinas 234, or 243, I should say, to Salinas and hold there.
3,000.
3,000 TBM 401 Tango Sierra.
Questions? Comments? Speaking of the G1000s, I want to love my V-Flight Air Cirrus SR20 more, but that G1000 kills me. I know, dude. I don't understand. Like, they want to maintain the perspective system. They think that's more important than having a proper G1000 simulation, like using the laminar. And I think that's the wrong idea. Like, I think that's a mistake personally. Because I'm in the same boat. I would love to fly that thing more, but I can't deal with GPSs that do, or with avionics that do not have procedures. Like, procedures are so important in the sim.
Tango Sierra, left heading 300, vectors, final approach course, descend and maintain 7,000.
300, 7,000, 7 Tango Sierra.
November 2 Romeo Foxtrot, descend and maintain 2,300.
Pull the power back, get the speed back, we take it down to 7,000 feet. .250 is good. Hailstorm 120, good to see you. Life is pretty good.
172 Sierra Papa, Oakland Center, squawk IDAT.
Fuel situation is going to be pretty close. I think me adding fuel didn't actually work. I'm pretty sure it reset that fuel.
Pop-up radar contact 5 miles southeast King City Airport. Maintain 7,000.
Does it work?
False
Oh, it
rebels
does.
altimeter.
Just a little more. Just a little bit more. We're top the tank off just a touch. We're on vectors now, so we'll come down here. We will go to CDI, change it to localizer, and 098 is final approach fix, final approach course. That's set. That's set.
Number 1 Tango Sierra, descend and maintain 4,000.
4,000.
Done. Tower's probably next, 18.4.
Down to 3,000, 24 Alpha Sierra. Solid CT, solid car departure November 6 Petrol Whiskey 7,200, current 107.
653 Alpha Whiskey, Solid City departure radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 200, clear direct Corver.
Thanks, dogs. Appreciate it, buddy.
200 and direct Corver.
I'm back with the jerry cans chilling in the jetty, hole in the floor, hoping not to pass out from the fumes. That's good. Keep cranking it, man. We gotta play some golf.
070, intercept the runway 10 at localizer.
Try to find a pretty decent biz jet for X-Plane 11. Yeah, like the good ones are coming a lot. Like the really good ones are coming later, but this is fine. Like I said,
maintain 6,000.
6,000 something else here. Like I said, the biggest problem with this plane, like the plane itself, not the simulation, but the plane itself, is the speed. It just don't go very fast, and fuel has been an issue on both of these flights. What golf game have you guys been playing? We're playing the golf club. It's a golf. It's called the Golf Club. I think PGA Tour Edition. The Golf Club 2019 featuring PGA Tour, and it's pretty good. We're hanging out over on Jay Barrett's Discord for it, and I think they play with John Fly as well occasionally too.
210401, take us here.
Number 7 Tango Sierra, descend and maintain 5,000.
5,000 something us here.
Number 2 Romeo Foxtrot, contact Monterey Tower 118.4.
18.4, Jeremy.
All right, down we go.
Number 1 Tango Sierra, turn left heading 190.
190-401, take us here.
Yeah, the Aerobass Falcon and the Hot Start Challenger are probably going to be your best two in the next year or so.
Citation 2 Romeo Foxtrot, Monterey Tower 125.
Citation, the Challenger 300 is showing its age. The two Coronado ones, the Premier and the Citation, are both fine. Like, they're okay. This one is fine. There are definitely bizjet options that are out there. It looks like X-Craft just came out with one too.
Number 4 Alpha Sierra, maintain 170 knots until main contact tower 118.4.
Yeah, the Hot Star Challenger will be I'm sure fantastic.
November 1 Tango Sierra, just going to maintain 2,300.
2,300, 401, sir.
Thanks for the link, Andre.
Number 7 Tango Sierra, reduce speed to 210, then descend and maintain 4,000.
210, then 4,000, 7 Tango Sierra.
November 401 Tango Sierra, turn left heading 120, intercept the runway 10 right localizer.
Left 120 to intercept the 10 right localizer 401, take us here.
November 24 Alpha Sierra, Monterey Tower.
All right, 210, 4,000. My speeds are 185, 150.
1 Tango Sierra, 4 miles from seabed.
Yeah, Hot Start's making a Challenger. Big Challenger too.
Runway 10 right approach, maintain 180 knots or less.
You and me both, Tanner, man.
Until established, cleared on the ILS 10 right approach, and 210 or greater until established.
Oh yeah, the SSG. I was gonna fly that SSG embryo.
Sierra, negative, maintain 180 knots or less.
Okay, 180 or less for 401, take us here.
Number 7 Tango, correction 717 Tango Sierra, descend and maintain 3,000.
3,000, 717 Tango Sierra.
November 172 Sierra Papa, advised you have the weather Apostle Rebels say approach request.
Whenever you hear 172 Sierra Papa on chat, you know, or on frequency, you know it's going to be a good one. That's the tail number for the default 172 and X-plane. Cirrus 13579, hello, happy Friday. It's good to see you. Welcome aboard. All that good stuff. If you're just joining in, we are on our way into Monterey Airport. There's 3 people in front of me. One is already on the ground. We're going to be shooting an ILS approach in there. Ceilings are 1,100 feet overcast.
November 401 Tango Sierra, maintain 180 knots until Mink. At Mink, contact tower 118.4.
It's going to be a pretty thin layer overall, though.
November 717 Tango Sierra, turn right heading 070, intercept runway 10 right localizer.
070, intercept localizer 717 Tango Sierra. Okay, 070. 210 knots, 3,000 feet.
American 597, Phoenix clearance. Good evening, clearance on request.
Turning us towards the runway now.
Number 717 Tango Sierra, 8 miles from Mink. Maintain 2,300 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 10 right approach.
2,300 till established, cleared ILS 10 right approach, 717 Tango Sierra. Okay, so it's my speed now. Let's bring the speed back. Watch for movement on the localizer. When that happens, with the nav button. Glide slope's coming in. Or are we picking it up at least? I think about 180 or so here on the speed. Fuel's so bad. We're definitely filing a NASA form after this flight. The fuel situation is not ideal. It's 2,300, 180 knots. In the soup. Challenger 300 got a big heavy low rig. It's pretty performant, man. It definitely climbs and moves.
24 Alpha Sierra, safe parking.
I mean, it's got some weight to it, but it does have the engines will push that thing along pretty good. Yeah, 4,000 feet per minute, 400, like it goes. Oh, here we go. Nav mode.
24 Alpha Sierra, taxi via Lima and Alpha, remain this frequency.
Turn in, let's go. Oh, it's gonna overshoot.
Sorry, 2019 Juliet. How do you hear?
Light slope's coming in too.
Thank you, sir. So you can hear the other traffic too. Just stand by. Your clearance is on request. You're also number 2.
Okay, there's diamonds. Let's go 1 notch of flaps.
Number 717 Tango Sierra, contact Monterey Tower 118.4.
1847 Tango Sierra. Approach mode activated. 18-4.
Number 2 Sierra Papa, clear direct Paso Robles Airport. Descend and maintain 5,000.
Get that speed back now. Monterey Tower, Citation 717 Tango Sierra, ILS 10 right.
November 717 Tango Sierra, Monterey Tower, number 2, following a TBM on short final, runway 10 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 10 right, 717 Tango Sierra. Okay, we're coming up on the final approach fix. Let's go gear down.
Phoenix clearance, clear to San Francisco Airport, Keys to departure, harbor transition, then as filed, climb via SID, squawk 3504.
Still 6 miles out.
November 653 Alpha Whiskey, contact Salt Lake City Center 133.25.
Is clear to San Francisco.
My airplane.
To harbor transition, climb via SID 3504 for American 597.
Should break out here in a moment.
Back correct. 1 Tango Sierra, taxi via Alpha to the ramp, remain this frequency.
Okay.
Alpha ramp with you, 401 Tango Sierra.
653 up Whiskey, Salt Lake City Center runner.
Okay, gear down 3 green, flaps down and indicated.
We're 2019 Juliet, clear to the west window.
Clearance is received. We're number 2, but the runway appears to be clear.
10,000. Departure frequency 135.5.
There we go.
Squawk 4570.
Clear Wendover, Desert 1, then south, 10,355.
No, we don't have a radar altimeter.
0-2019 Juliet.
Or 19 Juliet, reback correct.
Seattle,
300 to go.
ground, yeah, 576 has Foxtrot rated taxi.
Then 576 Seattle ground, runway 16 left, taxi via Bravo Charlie.
16 left, Bravo Charlie, yeah, 576.
200. And that's 100 above. In sight, continue landing. I think we're a little fast this approach, but that's okay. I don't know what the approach speeds are. Oh, nope, that's the wrong button. That was definitely Toga. Somewhere I've got a brake button. There it is.
Seven Tango Sierra, stay parking.
Del Monte Aviation, 7 Tango Sierra.
7 Tango Sierra, turn right at Lima, taxi via Alpha to the ramp, remain this frequency.
Lima Alpha, ramp your frequency, 7 Tango Sierra. Have a great night, man.
See you.
Alright, those come up. Landing lights off. Anti-collision light off. I'll take it. Yeah, it's all terrain. Pretty smooth. The approach speeds won't be, because the approach speeds are going to vary depending on how heavy you are. The placards usually just have minimum control speeds and things like that. Like here's your stall speed, here's your clean here's your clean stall, here's your dirty stall, here's your flap speeds and whatnot. So what I usually go by is about 10 knots above the green arc is usually a good speed for or above the white arc, I should say. Green arc, white arc. I think green arc is a good knot for your. Usually a good speed, good approach speed or so. So the bottom of the green arc on this was about 100 knots. So I figured 110 knots is a pretty safe bet. I think we could have come in at closer to 100 to 105. Didn't really float it too much, but I also pulled the power a little early too. Just kind of kept the nose up. But yeah, I was happy enough with that. That's fine. I didn't really use the brakes at all until the very end. What file do I have to get for an accurate depiction of the TBM and the Cessna on the network? Grab the so the TBM. I think the HDCSL is distributed through X Aviation. It should be linked on the X Pilot forum somewhere.
Number 75.
And for the Cessna, you should get one baked in with PilotEdge. I think it comes with one of the HDCSLs. If you're talking about a 172, if you're talking about a citation, I don't think there is a good accurate citation in the sim.
Cessna 75600, squawk 3124.
I like the plane though. Like, yeah, the plane's pretty okay. I have zero complaints about this thing. Totally meets my expectations. Like I had no expectations coming into it, so I had heard some mixed reviews on it, and I could see where there might be some mixed reviews, but for my liking, it's fine. I'll fly it again. I had fun tonight.
75600. Make sure to contact 9 miles north of Phoenix.
All right, park breakout. And we want you. spots. There we go. Oh, hey. Oh, well. That was an abrupt off sound. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monterey Airport. The local time is currently 7:32 p.m. I hope you enjoyed your flights tonight. This Show Not Found and I are now going to go play some golf. We'll start with Pebble Beach. We'll play some Spyglass, and we'll go from there. That's a good little plane. I enjoyed the hell out of that. That's fun.
Disconnected.
We got the tea time to catch, yeah. All right, let's go. Uh-oh. Okay, they're gonna shut. Good. See how she looked coming in. So she's a little nose down coming in there. That might be an indication I was too fast. I don't know. The touchdown was pretty good, though. The touchdown was basically right where I wanted it. Bang on the center line. Right there, I think. We also had a slight tailwind, too, coming in there. At least according to the METAR. No, I'll take that. I'll absolutely take that. Wait, hang on. Dreaming about golf. Aren't we all? Yikes! Nah, plane handled really well. Like, it was nice to fly coming in there. No issues. It was nice and smooth. Responded well. Didn't get all herky-jerky. Throttle response was good. Like, it was a good plane. It's good times. I enjoyed this. I will take that. All right, then. My friends, that is going to do it for us this evening. I will be back on Monday night with some GA Monday. We'll figure out what we're doing on Monday. I gotta get through the weekend first. Let's see who else is live currently.